Hello. It's Friday. We're here to play more palia. Hello, it's Semi Witch. Um, did you change your name, Salem Witch, or is this a different person? Please let me know. Thank you so much. Best paleo streamer on the planet is probably a little bit too generous, but I'll take it because you know what? I'm proud of myself today because I was very productive today. Yeah. If you're here to lurk, I hope you have a lovely lurk. If you're here to work, I guess, yeah, have fun doing that. I guess I do. When I was employed, like I would put streams in the background to help me get through work. But I haven't been doing that lately because I'm not employed yet. Anyway, if you're on YouTube or on Twitch, wherever you are, enjoy it, I guess. We will draw a card and then I will yap and we will play Palia, all of that. Last week, the stream kind of took a different turn because Palia, the controller wasn't working properly. I have checked. They did do a hot fix and I checked and it seems to be fine now. So yeah, we can finally ride a horse again. You're my favorite Palia streamer, so that makes you the best Palia streamer. That is very sweet. Okay, you did change your name. Cool. I'm like, otherwise someone with a very similar name is in the chat, which, I mean, stranger things have happened. I hope your week has been good. Sammy Witch, let me know if there were any highlights or lowlights. For me, you know, speaking of, because we drew this card last week, temperance, balance. It's essentially about balance. I would say, like, I don't feel like my week was super balanced, but I feel like I was at one extreme and now I came back to another extreme and like I need to end up somewhere in the middle. You know, like I was penduluming one way, now I'm the other way. This week was like so productive. Like it was just so productive. I probably worked a little too hard, a little too much, like didn't take enough breaks, forgot some meals, which isn't great, but I was really focused. Yeah, because I think I just realized that I've been dilly-dallying a little bit and my timeline for when I have to get back to work to be okay and to be earning money again is approaching sooner than I remembered. I mean, I remembered, but it didn't feel real to me. You know what I mean? Like time didn't feel real because I had so many months left. I no longer do, and the countdown feels like it's started in my head. So I think this week is, I finally felt like I had a bit of a healthy dose of panic. I mean, I don't know, healthy, unhealthy, I don't know, but like it just kicked my ass into gear. Yeah, my brain's a little fried. I was just like on Figma all day. I was pushing pixels all day. I mean, pushing pixels makes it sound like a bad thing, but I guess like it was just very detail oriented design stuff I was working on, which I enjoy. But it does take a lot of brain power, so my brain is a little fried. Let's draw a card for this coming week. Some very big highlights. I found the last pebble for Einar and Palia. Oh my god. The final pebble? What happens then? I really need to do more of Einar's relationship quests. I want to get to know him. Okay. So okay, never mind. Sometimes cards just jump out so fast and I feel like that's for a reason. So, ooh, I haven't gotten this one before for this deck. This is the Star Spinner Tarot, if anyone's wondering. And this is the 7 of coins. Interesting. So I will hold it here for a minute so you can see. Coins usually mean it's to do with like the material world, material things. Like tangible things. And yeah, there's like a figure looking a bit morose. Like the girly here looks kind of either kind of like done, like I'm super done, I don't want to deal with this anymore, or just kind of like hopeless. Is at least that's how it's reading to me. And there's all these geese here. One of them's flying away. I mean, I think they're geese. Maybe they're swans. I choose to believe they're geese. Because I feel like that adds something here. And they're sitting in like a garden, like they're sitting in foliage that's growing. Okay, I'm gonna read the card, but I feel like it feels like something like, I don't know what the word quite is. Like you work really hard and then you're just waiting and you're like, now what? That's kind of what it feels like. It's gonna be me next week after I apply to all the jobs that are available with my shiny new portfolio and I realize there's nothing to do but wait. But that's okay. Maybe that's what it's about, maybe not. Let's read the meaning from the little meaning book. Coins are where are they at the end? Yes. Okay. You got all the achievements for Paleo on Xbox? Oh my god, congratulations! Congratulations, you're my hero! Oh my god, you're my best... you're the best Palia player, I mean, that I've ever known. Considering how fast you got into it, like, I don't... that's incredible. Okay, so we have 7 of coins. Upright meaning is you are at a point where you want to make long-term investments. You have mastered your daily grind, and you have the freedom to step back and plan where you might best invest your resources. The 7 of coins encourages you to look at the bigger picture and spend time cultivating your resources responsibly. Okay. The reverse meaning is, though you are currently financially stable, you are impatient with your progress. You may be tempted to overspend or invest your resources a little too hastily. No matter how much work you put in, you find yourself a sleeve short in the end. The reverse 7 of coins warns you to take more time to analyze your prospects and check your impulses. Do not be pressured into making hasty deals. I mean, I don't think I can really be affording to make hasty deals. I did treat myself to a meal yesterday that, like, this place it's overpriced, but I feel like all burgers here are overpriced. Anyway, but I went to like this burger place and got takeout because I worked really hard all week and I wanted a reward. And I told myself I'd give myself a reward at the end of the day, and that helped me work really hard. I did treat myself a little yesterday, but other than that, treating myself is on pause for a while, or at least through consumption. There's plenty of ways to treat yourself without spending money. To be clear. But I don't know. Part of this is just like, it's just like, maybe, yeah, should I be getting more financially literate? Investing? I don't know. That's what that's making me think of. I don't know. I don't really know what this is. I mean, I'm thinking about the future in general now anyway, because I need to find a new job, and I feel like I've been saying that forever and ever, but that's just because I've been on leave for a while, but now, I need to find something by the end of October. That's my timeline. So, oops, I put this away without putting the cards away. But yeah, I'm thinking long-term in general. I guess I've been getting stressed. I feel like I've been overly stressing. And then when I talk to people about it, they're like, why are you stressed? So maybe, so even though I at first I was looking into more of the negative with this card too, but I'm like, you know, maybe this is just telling me to, I don't know. It was about choose where to put your resources. That's not just money, that's time. That is time. So I'm gonna think about that. I hope it was a tasty burger. It was so good. It was so worth it. I was eating it and I was like, this was incredibly worth it. And it was such a good treat to like use as a carrot for myself, you know, to get work done and be productive. It was perfect and it hit the spot. It was so good. Especially with veggie burgers here, you know, the options are more limited. But this place I really like a lot. They have so many different types of burgers and you can swap in a veggie patty for any burger, which I think is like, I wish that was more of a thing everywhere, but often it will just be like, this is the veggie burger. It's just one kind and you can't necessarily swap the patty. And they've been removing veggie options. Freshness Burger and Moss Burger, I think, have gotten rid of their veggie burger options. I think I ranted about this already. Sorry. We can go play a game. It still makes me angry though. It makes me like my heart, I'm gonna go shake my fist at someone because why would you do that to me? Me personally, why would you do that? I'm gonna go talk to the Freshness Burger manager. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. That will accomplish nothing. Where do I go? Give me a second. I know what I'm doing. Oh yeah, right. You won't be able to hear anything yet, but you should be able to hear something now in terms of game audio. If you... But can you? I can't hear it because I need to put my earphones in. Yeah, you should be able to hear music. I've been defaulting to wearing earbuds for a while now to let my ear piercings heal. Oh my god, what's happening? Why is it glitching out? Don't let me down. But yeah, now I've gotten used to wearing earbuds instead of headphones, and I actually think I'll just keep doing it anyway by default, because like for streaming and stuff, because I don't know, I feel like I love my noise canceling headphones, but I feel like they look a little I don't know, they look too like capital H headphones. Like they don't look as cute as they could. Something about their shape is like not that aesthetically pleasing to me, like fashion-wise, so I need more fashionable headphones. Or maybe headphones of a different color too, because I think with the headphones I usually use that are noise canceling, they are black and my hair is black. And so it just kind of all blends together. I should probably, like maybe I need to turn into one of those white headphone people. White headphone people. Actually I think I want a pair of purple headphones. I had a pair saved that there's no way I can justify buying those at any point, anytime soon, or because it's completely unnecessary purchase, but I don't know. Maybe I'll float the idea as a future gift for someone who wants to buy me a gift. Because I don't think I can justify buying it for myself, like buying headphones purely for aesthetic reasons. I got a party double bonus on an Obsidian Kitsu plush. Honestly, I actually don't know what you're saying. Like, as in, I don't understand the string of words you just said. I know what Kitsus are. Obsidian is like, they're the black ones. Party double bonus? It's because you were partied up, you got a bonus. See, here's the thing. You have to understand that I've been playing this MMO this whole time like it's a single player game. I know that doesn't make sense, but it's what gave me joy, what has given me joy. I'm not like against playing with people. Like it was fun when you joined me in a previous stream, Salem Witch, but I think, I don't know, for some reason I just treat this as if it's a single player game with the added benefit of just like the social vibes. I love being in a crowd and no one's talking to me, and I think Palia fulfills that same urge for me. Like IRL, I like that feeling too. Like I like going somewhere and having people around, but no one's talking to me. So I like Palia because you can like low-key socialize in the same way. But yeah, as a result, like the reason why I said all that is because I barely understand like what the benefits even are of partying. Like I don't understand how that works. I've never hunted in a party ever. I'm not against, but I feel like I want to get a little better at hunting before I... hunting with people. I do really like hunting, though. Okay, what should we do? We need to... First of all, we couldn't farm when the controller wasn't working, and I didn't want to do it with mouse and keyboard, so... Let's just... weed, harvest, replant, and then we'll head out. I mean, I think I am in the mood to do some questing, but maybe not just main questing. Like, maybe we'll side quest, or maybe we'll try and earn a little bit of money as well. Like, I do want to move forward a bit with the Royal Highlands quest, but I'm not in a hurry. Oh. Okay. I will need to open up the farm layout again. I should just have that somewhere on my computer, but I keep forgetting. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I started using Minimal Phone Launcher. It's one of those things, like it's an app where it makes your phone understimulating. And I really like it. The only problem is I am forgetting how to find my downloads. Okay, here we go. But I actually really like it. I think it's really good. Not just because of what it does to your home screens and stuff, but I actually like the way it has a feature where it forces you to pause before you open something. So I'll like click on Reddit to open it, and it'll make me like wait several seconds, and it'll like spin and spin and spin, and then I'll be like, how much time do you really want to spend here, or do you even want to actually open this app? And I like that. I feel like that mindful pause makes a huge difference. Like previously I've been using apps that just like block you, but the mindful pause thing I think is really, really nice. I'm not sponsored. I just think it's a great, and also it's a one-time purchase. I bought it, I think, because I was like, this is great and I need it. It's just a one-time purchase, and I forget exactly how much it cost, but it was pretty reasonable. Not a subscription, so I'm a fan. Okay, this is not. Oh, no, this is our farm layout. Okay. Thank you so much for typing that out for me, Seppiwitch. That's so sweet of you. I'm so annoying because I'm like, I'm not gonna read guides because I don't usually read guides, but then I'm like, also don't understand what's going on. Basically, when you're in a party, you have a chance to get double drops from things you pick up. Ooh. But it doesn't happen all the time. The Obsidian Kitsu plush has like a 1 out of 2,000 drop rate from mining gold nodes. So the fact you got the double drop is super lucky. Oh my god, that's amazing. Thank you for explaining that so I can properly appreciate what you said. And also, that's a great value add. Damn. Value add. Sorry, if I ever say things that sound really corporate and strange, like I am, you have to understand that I am spending time on LinkedIn now, and I don't like being there. It's a really horrifying place, so, like, please forgive me. If I start saying scary things, and talk about circling back and finding the synergy and, quarterly targets and KPIs, like, I can't be blamed. It's LinkedIn, and it's seeping into my mind, and I hate it. Honestly, I feel like there's some sort of like really funny drinking game you could do with LinkedIn posts though, because it's like a wild place. Like if I wasn't on there to find a job right now, it would actually be funny to go on there just for comedy once in a while. It's not funny though, because I actually do want to find a job, so it's not funny. It's just depressing, but you know. Yellow. Okay, I need to get seeds out of my chest. Everything's gonna be fine. I haven't been solo gaming as much recently because I haven't really had the time. Hi, Alira Moon. Welcome in. How's it going? How was your Friday? Lol, big kitty Esme came to fight my little Momo cat because she is hangry. I'm only 20 minutes late feeding. Cats will keep you on schedule. They know. That is so funny. And hi, Makwa. Nice to see you. I can't wait to have a cat. I was telling my partner, like, yesterday, I was like, every time I get disillusioned about the job hunt and just want to like run away to a forest or something, I just remind myself why I'm doing all this, and it is because I want to be able to buy luxury cat food and all the cat toys that my future cat won't play with, and all the things for my future cat / cats. That is also something that I've really had to put on hold, just because I would like to be earning an income. That would be good. And then I will acquire a new child. I will adopt a new child. But oh my god. So even though there's like more sensible things I should really be thinking about, like I want to get PR in Japan, I want to get permanent residence, but I'm like, that's not that motivating. It's kind of boring. Like it's motivating, but it's boring. But the cat thing is motivating. I am watching your stream from the USA. Wow, hello from the USA. And thank you. I think I prefer people don't make comments about my appearance, but that's fine that you did, and I know it's complimentary, so it's not a big deal. I don't mind compliments on like clothing and stuff, but I think just not appearance. Scratching post 2, or you can be crafty and glue a bunch of cardboard together. You're so right, Mukwa, and I know there's a lot of stuff you can DIY. I just want to have the option to be like an annoying cat parent and like be able to get the unnecessary things if I want to. But you're right. There's so much, I mean, and I know like cats, I mean, this is the same with dogs. I feel like this is very common with dogs too, because I had a dog growing up. You'll like buy them the nice toy and they just want to play with like trash. Because that's how our dog was. Like, I'd get him toys and he didn't want to play with 99% of the toys. He just wanted to play with like a plastic bottle. And it's like, okay. Obviously it wasn't good for him to really be chewing those because like plastic, microplastics. But like, you know, like he did not care for traditional toys. There was only one toy I remember from memory that he really liked. It was this hedgehog that made a very strange sound. So he objectively had very weird taste in toys. I would say. Because why that one out of all of them? And my cousin's dog, a Labradoodle, is really funny because he's kind of horrified by squeaky toys. Like he'll play with them, but it's kind of like with this murderous goal to like rip the squeaker out, and then he won't play with it anymore. And yeah, my cousins say it's because he doesn't like the squeaking, so he like rips out the squeaker so it'll stop squeaking. And then maybe he does actually play with the toy afterwards, I'm not sure. But I think the point is he wants the squeaker out before he'll entertain the thought of playing with the toy duck or whatever it is. I have just followed you, I have a dog. Yeah, I am reading your chat, sorry. I tend to go on tangents, so if you expect immediate responses from me, I might not be good at doing that because I do go on long yap tangents. But yeah, I can't wait to also get creative with how I like build out. I mean, we don't like apartments here are small, so we don't have that much space, but we have more space than we did in our last apartment. And I'm excited just thinking about which walls we're gonna use to build maybe little bits of cat. Like I want to build a little bit of a vertical something for our cats so they can climb on one of the walls. So those will be fun projects. And because Japan is so... people are into cats here, I feel like there's a lot of like handy kinds of cat furniture you can get that is quite accessible. Like price-wise even as well. And also accessible in the sense of being... I don't know, like you can get stuff that's like extra small or like works with the way apartments are built here. What am I doing? Okay. I need... hang on. Do I not have potato seeds? Hang on a second. I think I've made an error. Okay, we're gonna... I'll spend a million years in here if I don't just finish planting, so give me a second. Where is the potato? Oh, okay. Potato. Let me just take all of these because I don't know why I came in here and I grabbed random stuff and I left. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, there we go. Let's start over here and do corn. Wait, no, this is corn. Okay, tomato. Tomato. And then this is tomato. Where are you from? I was born in, well, I was raised in multiple places around the world. I'm born Indian. But I feel like I'm a third culture person. I don't know if people really use that term even, but whatever. I'm culturally mixed. I love being Indian. I just wish, like, I guess I always say that just because I feel like I'm not like the... Well, I was gonna say I'm not the perfect representation, but no one can be the perfect... You don't need to be anything to be, like, representative of your culture. Like, you just exist, and that's all it takes. But like, I didn't, like, grow up my whole time in India, so I feel like my knowledge is just lacking in some areas. And also, it's just very specialized to South India, and specifically my hometown, because India is so diverse. Corn, tomato. Oh dear, oh dear. I do wish there was a way to just... And maybe there is a way to automate this, but it's this process. Okay, Cabagio. I feel like at some point I'll have this memorized. Also, I think I messed this up, but that's okay. If this is cabbage, I think this one has to be potato. I think I might have missed a potato somewhere. That's okay though. And that rhymed. By accident. Okay. I think that's fine. Yeah. And on this side we have a potato. And we have a cat. Oh wait, no, I didn't mess anything up. I did everything right. I just need to water. Okay. Can I help you become an affiliate? I'm not really, like, in a rush to become affiliate, honestly. If I was, I'd probably stream a lot more, but I don't have time. Slash cannot justify it right now, because I'm like, I need to be serious. I can't survive on Monopoly money. But thank you, though, for the support, Alira. And I don't add random people on Discord, sorry. Okay. Let me water my... Not water my can. Yeah, my watering can. This is where everything fell apart last week, I think. Or where I realized I wouldn't be able to play Palia. I tried playing Date Everything last week on stream, as some of you know. Which was fun, but I feel like visual novels or something I kind of just like... I think I'd prefer to like curl up and play by myself. That was interesting trying a game like that on stream. It was fun. But yeah, I feel like visual novels are just like good solo games. They're like so cozy to curl up with a visual novel. Because it is like reading a book. So I'm probably not going to be streaming that again, just to, in case anyone was wondering. But I may keep you updated on my progress. I haven't had any time to play it since then. Like I said, I've barely been... I haven't been playing games by myself. I specify by myself because I am still playing games with friends a little bit. Social gaming, but no solo gaming. Date Everything is such a good game. I'm so excited to make more progress. Honestly, the character you really loved, Semi-Witch, Shelly, the Shelf. I'm really intrigued by that character. So I'm actually like, I think I'm most excited to just like talk to Shelly again when I play next time. And also just get to know Betty the Bed, who I don't think I talked to last time on stream, but yeah, it's such a fun game. I am disappointed in the Trash Man romance, but you know what? Maybe that's what I get for deciding that I like the Trash Man. I didn't like the way they wrote his little arc. I didn't like that, but it's okay. It's okay. That game has so many characters. I'm sure like everyone has their own favorites, and also like some people will vibe with certain characters' arcs and not, or relationship arcs, maybe I should say, versus other ones, and that's okay. But yeah, I don't think I've met the character yet that I'm super obsessed with. Like I said, I'm most intrigued by Shelly and Betty. Not super obsessed with them yet, but I could become obsessed. Oh, except for Shadow Lord. 420XX Shadow Lord. I love him. I love him just because he's just a special representation of like something dear to my heart that calls back to simpler times. The Trash Man lives up to his name. Yeah, unfortunately. See, the reason I liked him, I mean, all the characters look beautiful, so I mean, and I'm like attracted to all genders, so I mean, there you go. But I liked him because we had an interaction early on where I thought was cute. Just, I don't know, I just thought it was cute, but I feel like it didn't carry through. Yeah, it felt a little bit toxic on both ends. Okay, I can put things hang on. Do I need to fertilize? Should I fertilize? Group select. Oh! Sorry, what just happened? Sorry, what just happened? Oh my god, I was actually gonna... Sorry if that scared anyone. Didn't mean to yell. I was horrified that I'd done something horribly wrong just then. My bad. I didn't understand what's happening. I think I accidentally pressed the decorate button. Oops. Yeah, my bad. Okay. Here we go, here we go. Is that it? I'm not really following the guide's suggested fertilizing. Like, I think I'm supposed to use specific fertilizer on these, but whatever. I'm just gonna use the one I have. Okay, we're gonna leave soon. I just want to put things in the seed maker. And I guess I need to get some focus food. We'll do that, and then we'll... Oh, wait, I didn't want to make blueberry seeds. Bring them, give them back. Hey, give them back. I need to pay attention. Yeah, I didn't mean to do that. My bad. I should be making blueberry jam. My blueberries. Not planting them, silly. No problem. And here, maybe we can do... I don't know. Star potato. Star pickle potato. Let's do another potato. Why not? Okay. I think that's really all. I keep pressing the left stick down and getting confused. Not sure why I'm doing that. I think I should stop doing that. Okay. Only men and everything I actually like are the really gentle ones. As soon as there's drop of talks with one, I'm like, yeah, no, thanks, get away. Yeah, no, I mean, I feel that. I mean, I'm really not drawn to the type that's... So I like people who are mysterious. Like Echelon in this game, mysterious. I like that. But I don't like it when people are rude to me. I'm like, you have to be nice to me, otherwise I don't like you. Which, like, I would say is like a good and a result of working on myself and my attachment style and like therapy, and like here we are. Obviously games are fantasy, so like we can indulge in unhealthy things that we wouldn't do in real life in a game, and that can be really fun to explore, so I totally get that. And I definitely do in some ways in games, like as in, would I date Astarion in real life? I mean, probably not. So like there's something there, but you do have to be nice to me, or you have to eventually, like, you have to warm up to me really fast. Like, the period where I will allow someone to be a little bit standoffish is very small, and they better warm up to me fast, or else I'm gonna be not interested. That's just me. How do I... Oh. Okay, let's just sell... Well, I'm just running back and forth. I need to put things back in my inventory. It's okay. We can sell these. We can sell all of these. And I guess I'll keep 3 of these on me for focus food for now. Can I just sell these? Yeah. Star seeds. Wow, we have a lot of these. No. Trim this down. Like, we don't really need more than 10 seed packets on us at a time, do we? I need to make sure I have enough to replant. Should be okay. Okay. I decided I wanna... Yeah, okay. Okay. Not bad. I'm deciding what game I want to play today. Ooh, what are the options? Speaking of games where you can date everything, and also dating people that maybe are slightly problematic that you wouldn't date in real life, like Astarion, who's a vampire. I bought Moonlight Peaks. because that is a game I've been waiting for all year, and I knew that was gonna be my little game spend for this month. But I haven't had a chance to play it. All I've done is play the character creator, and then I fell asleep, not because the game's bad, I was so tired that day, I just passed out. Like I said, I've been very busy this week, I've been very productive. And every day I've just been so tired. I've just been like knocking out, going to bed. So I haven't had time to actually dig into it, but I have a feeling Moonlight Peaks is going to be a game I'm going to be obsessed with, because everyone is comparing it to Wildflowers, which is one of my favorite games. It's one of my favorite games ever, I would say, and it's like one of my favorite cozy games for sure. I think someone's asked me to list my top 3 before, and then I feel like when I'm asked to list things, I always forget. I don't know if I said Wildflowers last time, but I think Wildflowers would be top 3 cozy games. It would be Wildflowers, My Time at Sandrock, and Littlewood. That's how I'm feeling right now, anyway. Yeah, it's kind of hard to say, but that's what I'll say for now. Anyway, Wildflowers comparisons make me very excited to get into Moonlight Peaks. And the other thing is, it's about werewolves and vampires. I mean, come on. Okay. Focus. Put things away and leave. I'm gonna get stuck real soon if I don't leave. Okay. Huh? King Hoppington replica. Let's open these things. Also, I think I might have gotten... Ooh, nice. I think we might have gotten droppy things. Sorry, that doesn't sound good. Like as in... yeah, like from Twitch drops? Is this that? Oh. 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 Wait, is this... Sorry, I'm confused. Oh, that's red. My bad. Okay. No, I'm not making any more purchases. I bought this outfit. Recently, and that's all for now, folks. I don't get it. What is that? I don't understand these symbols. Whatever. Okay. Let's, sorry. Sorry, the last game I played was Baldur's Gate 3 with my friends earlier this week, like a couple days ago, because we're playing a multiplayer campaign. I have updates on that, but I think that's why I'm acting so weird right now. Like, I keep pressing the left or right joystick or whatever, because I think one of those highlights all the items that you can interact with in Baldur's Gate 3, so I've been using that a lot. And same with inventory management. I'm like trying to like send to camp right now, and it's like, you can't do that. You cannot do that. Okay. Send to camp? Or at least send to other characters. Yeah, you can send to camp. I don't know. I don't know anything about the games I play. I play them, but I don't know. Okay. I think we're ready to get out of here. Let me just see if there is anything I can cook. Yeah, I feel like they probably were a bot, but I'm terrified one day I'll insinuate someone's a bot and they're not a bot, and they'll be like, I'm literally a human being, and then I would feel bad. So I was trying to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I agree with you, Semi, which they were or especially because you said you've seen them in another chat. They were doing very bot-like things with the way they were chatting. And they also left as soon as I stopped kind of engaging with their inquiry, so I think that's bot behavior indeed. But Wolfenstein, Assassin's Creed Syndicate, or a story game? What kind of story game would you play? And those are all pretty different, right? In terms of how they would play. I usually decide what I'm in the mood to play, I think, based on... Well, it can be a couple of different things, but energy is definitely one of the big factors. Like, first, I'm like, how much energy do I have? If I have a lot of energy, then I know I could play something that requires more focus or more locking in. If I don't have a lot of energy, that's when I play my brain off games. And there's like a scale of that too. There's a scale of like, there's games that are less, like more chill, but then there's like completely brain off and there's like slightly brain on. But I feel like a lot of farming sims are there for me where they're like, it's not a brain off game. There's still lots of things to monitor, but it's like cozy vibes. And then there's like complete brain off games, which I think it's been a while since I played one like that, but I don't know. I would say games that just have no limits and there's like no time pressure or just zero anything that you have to pay attention to. You can just play mindlessly. I feel like Snacko felt like that. I want to go back to it eventually. Or the Chow Garden-esque game that I played for a bit, but I kind of dropped for now, but it was really fun. It's called Bobo Bay. If you have any nostalgia for the Chow Garden from Sonic Adventure 2, highly recommend Bobo Bay. I was enjoying it a lot, but I think that's probably a game I'll dip in and out of, I feel like, because it is pretty simple, but I feel like it delivers on what it was looking to deliver very well. Story game called Dreamfall Chapters. I've done one playthrough of it, but I have some achievements to clean up in it. Ooh, I've heard of that game. Oh no, I'm stuck. I've done something terrible. I keep forgetting the controls for other games because of palia. The amount of things I've randomly started crouching. Give it Overwatch while trying to jump is so funny. Oh no! Yeah, like that's what happens. That's the problem when you switch between different games and the controls are vastly different. It can be dangerous even. Also, I hate to say it, it's breaking my heart, but I think we're in a bug. But it's fine. We can just restart. But yeah, oh wait, this isn't a bug. Sorry, y'all. This is on me. This is on me. My controller, I think probably the batteries are out. I'll just replace them so we can take a quick little pause. Yeah, I'm sorry. That's not Palia's fault. That's my fault. Oh. I think I have batteries ready to go. I mean, I used rechargeable batteries in here. I'm trying to switch everything I use to rechargeable batteries, like for anything that does use batteries, so that because I don't like, I don't know, creating all this battery waste and throwing batteries out all the time. Cool. But I think I need to buy more rechargeable batteries because we don't have enough if we want to have everything powered that way. Okay. E for jump and Y for sprint is very weird controls. Yeah, I feel like they're non-traditional, right? I agree. Compared to like other games, but yeah, I feel like there are some games that do that. Maybe it's a cozy game thing. I don't know. Because it's not, I feel like there are some other games I've seen that maybe do that, but it's not, it doesn't feel like the most standard of conventions, for sure. Okay. I had a nightmare last night where, I don't know how, but a speaker, like water got poured over a speaker that we had, which doesn't exist. This was like a fake situation. I didn't even recognize where we lived, but supposedly, like my partner and I lived in this strange dream apartment. We had this giant speaker and water got poured all over it. And then I was trying to look up like, oh, like if you pour water on our speaker, could like a fire start, you know, an electric fire. And then we were running to escape the apartment and we pulled the fire alarm thing and then I don't really remember. Yeah, but it's always nice when games choose to pick, I mean, not just games, but I mean, this is why best practices exist in anything. Like usability is why, because people get confused if you change things up. Even if it's to make an improvement, it's like if it's too different from the standard, it's just not. It's gonna confuse people. I was thinking about this today because I was thinking about hamburger menus and whether I needed one or not for like the mobile version of my portfolio site. And I don't know, just looking at the latest fresh arguments for and against hamburger menus. Oh, I forgot to close the back. I'm leaving the batteries naked and exposed. Scary stuff. Not good. Oh, shoot. I put the cover back on. So now, am I gonna be able to close it? Shoot. Oh! Sorry. Let me pause the game. Because that was scary. Okay, I did it. I did it. Wow. Actually, before I forget, while we're all here, I'm gonna plug these into charge. Oh. Okay. Because I feel like otherwise I'll forget to recharge these batteries, and then the next time my controller's out of juice, I won't have anything to put in. Okay. Good. What are your partner's pronouns? I usually just default to they, them till I'm informed. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I think I switched the pronouns around too because my partner is a he, they kind of person. So I think sometimes I've used they, them, and sometimes I use he, him. So either is fine. Ooh. My partner is currently away, actually, which is making me sad because usually he would burst in at some point during these streams after work. And I would be excited to chat with him after stream, but there's none of that. Just gonna... I mean, he's been away for a week for very exciting things, which I'm very, very happy for him for, but he's in Taiwan, and apparently Taiwan is awesome, and I hope I can go there one day as well with him, but the reason he's able to go is like it's fully paid and stuff as well, so it's like a really cool opportunity he got basically. So they paid to fly him out and paid for a hotel for him, which is incredible. I mean, if they'd paid for me too, I would have gone. Which, why would they do that? Not asking for that, but it would have been nice if they were like, we'll pay for a +1. Can you imagine? But he went there for a games conference to do cool gamey things. Okay, I promised I would not stay here too long. Let's get the hell out of here. Here meaning the house. Because I feel like I always end up stuck in Palia, like at home forever, just running around doing random things. I have this really silly fear of holding batteries for too long. It's funny because I'm a scientist and know nothing will happen. That's interesting. Is it like what do you think is causing the fear? Is it some feeling of I could get electrocuted or something? Which I believe shouldn't be possible, right? I mean, I don't know. Maybe you know a lot about batteries. I think I know pretty little about batteries. Okay. Okay, first of all, I don't like it when they auto-pin all these quests, even when I unpin them. I don't want to do that right now. I feel like it keeps telling me to do that over and over again. Okay, let's... Yeah, but we don't need to do that right now. Rigging the game? Sorry, but why is that pinned? I don't need to do that right now. I just really don't like it when they... I feel like every time I log in, I don't know if this is a bug or if it's intended, but I feel like when I log in, like, they repin things. Or maybe I'm making it up and, like, I had this pinned the whole time, but I swear... Why can't I find it? Oh, okay. There we go. Now we have a singular focus. I mean, I also have relationship quests I might want to do, but let me think. Also, there's the summer stuff, which I think is to do with fishing and whatnot. You know what? Let's just focus on the main story stuff for now, or else I'm gonna get confused. But do I have any points? Oh, I do. let's go upgrade our focus bar, I guess? Is that what this one does? Oh. Oh no. Yeah, this is not great horsing around territory. Okay. Whoa. Whoa, okay. Nice. As far as I'm aware, there's only these 2 ways to upgrade your... Like, there's only 2 places you can do these upgrades. There's this one and the Phoenix Shrine. If there's another shrine that I don't know about. I guess I don't know what I don't know. I haven't maxed out all of these yet, though, anyway. Okay. That gives us a bigger focus bar. Why not? Oh, the music is so beautiful. I love this game. This is definitely one of those games that I can still play even with low energy, which is... Yeah, it just feels so relaxing. Oh. Wow. Oh, there's stuff going on here. Let's check out what these quests are, I suppose. Suppose that can't hurt. Specifically, small batteries. I know obviously to not mess around with big serious batteries, but actively avoid touching both ends batteries at the same time to avoid the definitely non-existent chance of electrocution. Oh my goodness. It's not even something I even thought about. And yeah, I feel like I would have a hopefully intuitive fear of big battery, just like the big speaker in my dream scared me. I'm like, any big thing that's electrical, I'm slightly scared. But I haven't really thought about, or I haven't ever thought about anything really with batteries, because they just seem so, like with the small ones, because they're just so adorably sized. I guess I kind of not take them for granted, I underestimate their power. So I know you're saying there's a non-existent chance of electrocution. I mean, batteries are powerful though.
You might like
They're powering my gaming right now. Oh, hello, Bonnie. I was actually just about to go and look for you. I heard that you actually got to go into the Highlands. We haven't been able to even get a glimpse of that place in hundreds of years. Tell me everything. Wait, sorry, please tell me everything? Please? Yeah, come with me next time.
Aww.
I wish. I wish you could have... Okay, one of my favorite features in games is when you can have characters follow you around. So, yeah, like the Rune Factory games and stuff, where you can just have people that you're dating or your friends, like they can just follow you around. In those games, it's to help with combat, but also just for vibes. Or even with like the Pokemon games, like the more recent ones where you actually can have them follow you. Like, I wish I could have Gina actually come with me. And Reth. That would be my team, Gina and Reth. Somehow I feel like that makes sense. Me, Gina, and Reth. Like, I feel like that does. Like, we all kind of we cover all the bases there. There's so much I want to research out there, but Hecla won't let me go until we know more about the place, and she's probably right anyways. Definitely not equipped to brave the wilds like you or Hassian. And there's still plenty to learn about the ruins right here in Kithlima. But, well, you've already gone. It's not dangerous to just ask questions, is it? I mean, it might be, but that's never stopped me before. You can be my eyes in the Highlands. I should be able to start forming theories about what happened there, all from the safety of Kilima. Also avoiding any bumps with the Institute. What do you think? When can I start? As soon as you'd like. I've talked to Kilari about finding any relevant literature, so I'll still be keeping busy, but I'm very excited to see what you come up with. You have a map? Could I see it? Only if that's okay with you, of course. Whoa, what could that possibly be? Or that, or this, or... Sorry, are all of these structures ancient human? They do taste like it. I hadn't considered using gustatory methods in this study. But if you're willing, I'd love to hear more of your thoughts about it once you've gotten a good sample of each one. And you could also draw a quick illustration of each place. It would be very greatly appreciated. Here I've marked some spots on your map that look promising, and I don't need anything too fancy. Just try to pay attention to detail. Thank you so much, Bonnie. Just seeing that map has got my head spinning. Please let me know how things go. Oh my god. I love her enthusiasm. It's specifically... Oh, sorry. Not me, like, rereading your battery message. I was about to. I mean, maybe we could all do with some extra education, some reminder. A reminder. I've heard you've been to the Elderwood. Oh, I'm so jealous. I can't wait to check it out. I hear they have the best mushrooms. Staircase mushrooms, elder clan mushrooms, and even the schmoll. My mouth is watering just thinking about it. See? I feel like her and Breath and me, like, there'll be a good vibe, because she's, like, just excited about just anything new, just finding out, researching things about forage and other things. She would, like, forage up some weird, funky stuff, take it back home to do research on, and then she would give it to Breath. He would cook something incredibly cursed. And then I would eat it. It would be beautiful. Like, it's interesting that all the characters are canonically poly in this game, but what would take it a step further is if they would actually acknowledge each other too. Like, if you could actually define, like, this is my polycule, and it's these people. So, for example, for me right now, confidently, there's only, like, 2 people I really would want in it, which is Reth and Gina. And then you could actually have Reth and Gina also potentially have their own relationship based on that. I know polycules can be configured in many which ways. Not everyone in it has to interact with each other, really, or have a relationship with each other of any kind, but I feel like that would be fun. But I just love when games show you building relationships between the NPCs, and it's not just you and the NPCs in general, so I'm just a fan of that, regardless of what the setup is. But I feel like Palia has an interesting opportunity with that, considering that the characters are canonically poly. I'm gonna finish Wolfenstein first, then Dreamfall next. Ooh, okay. Nice. So a plan has been made. Exciting. Yeah, my promise to myself for this weekend is I will finally play Moonlight Peaks. I think I've worked really hard and I deserve some chill solo time. And I've been looking forward to that game so much. So I hope I get to play it. I love the character art in that game and I'm really excited to get to know the characters. I know that I've heard some discourse about the character portraits actually, which I don't know. Just because I've been looking at the subreddit just because I'm excited about the game, but whatever. I'm excited about the game. I think the original character portraits look beautiful. That's how I feel. Is it just me or did the sun just get hotter? Are you sure it's the sun? Well, we also get heat from geothermal vents, but I haven't noticed any volcanic activity. Wait, were you flirting with me? That was flirting, right?
I'll be thinking about you.
Oh, she's so cute. I love her. Okay. I think Hassian's one of those types where I'm actually like, I'm dating everyone just for the plot in this game, but like, he's not really my type personality-wise because he's so rude to you for a while. And yes, like I get it, like he softens up once you're in a relationship with him and that's supposed to be really cute, but I don't like, because why were you rude before? I was always nice. Okay? So I feel like me dating him now is just me kind of being like, I don't know. It feels kind of like me just, I don't know. I'm like trying to prove something. But like, I like his character. I'm just saying as a bachelor, I don't care for him. As a friend, sure. I think I mean, clearly I have certain types I gravitate to because I'm like, what is similar about Astarion and Reth? They're very different characters. Very different, but I think they both have the similar vibe of, at least when you're first getting to know them, they're kind of just telling you sweet nothings sometimes, and you can't really tell if they're really being nice to you because they like you or just because they're trying to butter you up for something kind of vibe. So you have to kind of suss out the difference. But then as you get to know them, you start to see like the genuine layers like under all that. So I guess that's something I like. I don't know what to call that, but I guess that's a... I don't know. Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Okay, let's go find Eloisa. And then Nio. Where are we? Where are we? Sorry, I am gonna interrupt you from your sleep to bother you, Eloisa. Oh, one sec. Is this monitoring? It's not monitoring. How dare. Okay. Yeah, I did consider whether I should try playing Dragon Quest Builders 2 on stream today, but I correctly predicted that I wouldn't have the energy. Like, I think I just don't have the energy for that game today. I mean, that game can be really chill too, but I feel like I do think more in that game because there's a quest to follow, or like it's heavily, like, kind of surprisingly so story-driven actually. And like the building thing is really fun. But I feel like you do have to kind of think about it. I mean, Pokopia is the same because they're the same kind of template. So I am gonna bring it back, and I want to bring it back before I kind of lose the thread completely and feel like I can't continue because I can't remember how to play the game, you know, or what's going on. But I left it at a good stopping point because we were basically like almost, I think, basically done with the area we're in and like about to go to a new area. So I feel like it's okay even if I leave it for a bit. Like I'll be able to return to it and it won't feel weird. I'll just treat it as if I'm like playing the sequel or something. But yeah, I will be bringing that back eventually to stream because I have been thinking about that game and I miss Malroth. No, this won't do. I will be overrun within days. I really want them to add Eloise as a dateable character. I think I've said this before, but I'll keep saying it. Oh, Vani, you startled me. I've been so preoccupied with the recent news. I just haven't been able to focus at all. You have heard about current events, haven't you? True, so much is happening that it's hard to keep up with it all, isn't it? With the horses returning and that recent discovery that the Bahari Bays are all secretly bumbles in suits, I knew it. But see, can you blame her for being into some conspiracy theories? Because some of the stuff that's happening, that's really happening, is super weird. Like, the horse is coming back. See, that doesn't sound weird to us because we're like, yeah, horses are real animals. But in their world, that's wild. They haven't seen horses, like, ever. Like, they were a human thing. And now they've suddenly come back. I think that's probably something I'm going to learn more about in the Royal Highlands questline, I'm assuming. But anyway, like, can you blame Eloisa for sometimes getting carried away? I don't think you can. I'm making some food. Games can wait. What are you gonna make? Yummy, yummy. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, I have been eating my meals at weird times, and today I ate at weird times too. So I'm actually not even sure. Like, am I gonna have a full meal after the stream? Or am I good? I mean, this is meant to be one of my meals. I did have like actual food earlier today, don't worry. But usually I have this for breakfast. Like, this is just, it's a protein smoothie. Usually that would be my breakfast, but I didn't have it for breakfast today, so I thought I would have it now because I figured I wouldn't probably have too much time to like make another meal before stream. But maybe I'll eat something after, I don't know. I know it's not good to eat too late, but I feel like I've been eating like after 12 a.m. a lot of nights lately. Which I think is like maybe not great for your digestion, but this is the biggest news of all. King Hoppington has crossed the Viewport Sea. Who's Hoppington? You don't know? Oh, you poor soul. Well, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but I hate leaving you in ignorance even more. King Hoppington is the leader of the Habsburg Empire. His people rule the eastern Elderwood. For hundreds of years, they've warred with the crabs of Bahari Bay. There are many rumors about the origins of their bad blood. Personally, I think it's because of the crab cycle. Yes, the crab cycle! Of course the crab cycle! it's so wonderful to talk to someone else and then know why we could all wake up as crabs next year. Y'all, this is something that actually I've been waiting to dive into. Like, I know what she's referring to. I think I have a video essay saved where I've had it saved for a while where I'm like, I need to do this deep dive to really understand. But even without doing that, maybe this is bad because I haven't read, I haven't looked at the evidence, I haven't checked the receipts, but I believe it. I believe that we all could be crabs, or that that's the final form and that's the optimal evolutionary form. I don't know, it's just not that surprising to me. I don't know. Have you seen Japanese spider crabs? They're so big. They're wild. I love the tiny little crabs you get here though. That are sometimes like even by like the river, there's like these tiny little crabs. River crabs. I didn't even know there were river crabs. Maybe that's silly, but I always thought crabs were by the ocean. But they are, I guess, everywhere. Stir-fried vegetables with rice or rice noodles. Haven't decided yet. Yummy. Rice or noodle? That is the question. I tend to be a rice person. I mean, I love noodles too, but rice is everything to me. I have it almost every day. It's just like my default food is rice plus stuff. And Japan is a good place to live if that's how you feel, because rice is so big here too. Naturally, this is a threat to the rock hoppers who've always been a prideful people. Sorry, Eloise, I am paying attention, I promise. I, for one, welcome our new crab overlords. Perhaps one day we must all accept that inexorable march of time, but it's no excuse for war. General Crabjorn Snips has summoned an army from Bahari to meet King Hoppington at the Black Sand Beach in the Highlands. If this war isn't settled, it could spread all the way to Kilima. Just think of the devastation that would do to the local ecosystem. Oh no. We might see butterflies and moths renew their own rivalry. They might tame war choppas to become battle mounts. I hope that doesn't happen, but if it does, I'm rooting for the moths. Okay, I'm not gonna say war sounds awesome. That sounds awful. How can I help? I'd like you to travel to the Highlands and meet with King Hoppington and General Snips. Perhaps you'll be able to turn them away from this terrible road. I know I'm asking you to wade into danger, but Kilima needs you. You're our only hope. I love her so much. You have to understand, when I played Disco Elysium, my favorite quest, and my favorite, I think the true ending to that game, it was the final sequence of the cryptid side quests that you can do in that game. So incredible. People who know will know. If you don't know, then play Disco Elysium and hunt some cryptids. But I love it so much. I love that game so much. My partner and I are planning to do a playthrough of that game together. We both played it already. We love that game. It's like all-time fave for both of us. But we're planning to do a replay together, and that'll be so fun. I can't wait. I don't know when we'll start that, because that'll maybe like later this year. That'll be a big endeavor, but I can't wait. Is that all the stuff I can pick up here? No. Nayo. Let's go to Nayo. And then we'll go to the Royal Highlands and talk to Echelon and all that. Okay, I keep teasing talking about Baldur's Gate 3 multiplayer campaign, but I forget to actually talk about it. Junie works very late, so dinner is usually like a 10 p.m. thing. Yeah, that makes sense too. Like when I used to have a late schedule because of work, and also my partner, they also had a late schedule due to work for a while. Then yeah, dinner gets pushed up. Like you have to if you want to be able to eat together. Though I think with my partner and I, our schedules are, so even when our schedules are aligned, like, I mean, I don't have a work schedule right now. Even when they are aligned, I think we just eat in a very different kind of pattern. So we actually rarely eat together at home. We go out for meals. We like do dates, like date nights regularly, and we'll like go out and eat meals together, of course. But we don't really eat together at home a lot. I feel like maybe some people think that's weird, but I think it just works better for us because we both eat at very different rhythms. Me especially, maybe even more than him. Actually, that's not true. I think it's both of us. I think we both tend to like be people who like will hyper focus on something, not eat for hours, like not know what time it is. And then it's like, oh, I'm gonna eat now. And it's like a very random time to eat. So it just works better if we stick to our own rhythms for our like normal regular meals. Oh. like weekday meals. Oh, the heck? Beep, beep, beep. Plus we have slightly different food preferences, I guess. I mean, there is an overlap of things we like to eat for sure, but I think I have my go-to meals that I'm the type of person that I can eat the same thing over and over again and never get bored, so I'll just kind of do that. And I think my partner kind of does that too, but the meals are different though. Okay, sorry. Why am I just running around jumping? Let's talk to Nio.
My parents like when you stop by.
Who I am evaluating to be elevated to the polycule. I haven't made up my mind yet. Good job, Bonnie. You found those stables faster than I can brush Buttercup's tail. Which, come to think of it, actually isn't that fast, since I always brush it for at least 100 strokes. Sometimes 200 if she's feeling extra special. You know, I was thinking, since you helped me map out all these stables, I should do something to make you feel extra special. I thought maybe we could set up a stable location at your house, so you could stop by the Elderwoods or anywhere else lickety-split. Are you kidding me? I didn't know that was possible, please! All you have to do is set up a sign on your plot so the riffrocks know where to go. Buttercup and I will take care of the rest. Oh, that's incredible! I didn't know that was a feature you could unlock, actually. Amazing. I'm glad Ulfe is okay. I told Ani about him, and he says we should build a little dude a treehouse. Aww. Oh, not the glitching. Oh, I saw a Reth over there.
Huh?
I don't know if the little guy wants to live in a tree, but maybe building it will be a good bonding opportunity for me and Ani. I mean, I feel like Ulfe could like a tree, though I feel like he'd like a cave more. You know, if you need anything, you just have to ask, right? Though maybe if I was psychic, you wouldn't even have to ask. Have you seen Eloise around anywhere? Oh.
Stop by for family dinner sometime.
He's so sweet. Oh no. My bad. Do I want to stick with... Ooh. Do I want to stick with this version of this outfit? Or do I want to do the green? These are the only premium store outfits I have, so I think I'm gonna be shuffling between them for a while. But I really like them. Oh, I just realized I haven't like taken a close look at my pet in a while, and I feel like he deserves. I named my horse Cordy in this game. I think I need to give this pet a name. It's actually so sad I haven't given her a name. I'm just like get stressed out because I feel like until you find the right name for something, it just feels like a little bit stressful when you try names that don't quite fit. But maybe we'll just stay on theme. If I'm calling Cordy after Cordelia from the Buffy verse, maybe I should just choose another Buffy character name. I'm trying to think of like a side character that would be fun to do. Oh, I know. I'm gonna call her Drusilla. Drusilla, who is a awesome kind of side character in Buffy. Well, no, she is a vampire. And I feel like this pet does kind of have a little bit of vampire energy. She has very spiky little teeth. He has some fangs kind of popping out, and also because of the eye colors being red. Yeah. I also feel like she feels a little bit like she's a little bit quirky, a little bit kooky. Okay, I'm really glad we figured that out. Thank God. Okay. Drusilla, or Drew for short. Or Scylla. I guess we could do Scylla. Oh. Your pet's ears are lesbian pride flag colors. Right, they are. They are. Which makes it even better. And I feel like Drusilla... I'm trying to remember if there is anything vaguely gay with her in it. Just like gay vibes. She feels bi to me, so... And that's all that matters. Spike also feels bi to me. I mean, a lot of the Buffy characters do. There are canon gay Buffy characters, but I feel like Drusilla probably, because I think she's from a very old time, but I feel like she probably had an awakening at some point. Okay. So, once again, I'm... Oh. It's weird. I'm getting a 0% warning on my controller now, but I just put fresh batteries in, so we'll see what that's... Maybe that was just a late warning. Yeah, I will look into the Crab Wars. Oh, but these are Royal Highlands-esque quests, so you know what? Maybe I'll leave them on. I wish there was a quick toggle to, like, hide and show the quest logs, though, because I don't like having it clutter the screen is the thing. So I'm gonna get rid of it for now, but yeah, I just don't like the screen clutter, because this game is so pretty, and I don't want my screen to be overtaken. Oh, but you know what? The thing that, shoot, too many quests and I don't know. Yeah, so... Yeah, the stables thing actually would be really helpful. Like, that's literally a new feature. So let's prioritize that. Let's get that done, because if I can have a stable right outside my house, that would be nice. I could just go straight places I want to go without dilly-dallying. Vampires just give all the gay vibes. Exactly. I know people have written, like, people have done research about that, and I love that. And how, like, vampires and the taboo and the stigma of it all is kind of like, there's some parallels you can draw to, like, being queer. And yeah, I mean, I think that's very interesting. I was on a whole vampire phase, like, earlier this year, which has, like, waned a bit, not because I don't want to engage with all the vampire media. I just don't have time right now. Like, I don't have time to, like, have a special interest right now, which makes me sad, but I don't have time. I don't have time to be obsessed. But I'm watching Angel very slowly rewatching season 1. I watched another episode yesterday. And, like, I can't wait to go back to reading the Vampire Chronicles, like, Anne Rice. I don't have the time right now, or the, like, mental space to be reading, I think. I'm not really reading for fun right now, unfortunately. I'm only reading one book right now, and it's, it is kind of for fun, but it's, like, for a book club thing my friend and I are doing, so there's an obligation, so I will read it regardless, but not really reading anything for myself right now, which it makes me sad. So that's on pause, but it's gonna come back, and I will be info dumping about that whenever I do loop back around to it. Oh my god, I watched a real, like, people, if you've watched Angel, you'll know, I watched the episode I Will Remember You yesterday, and I was bawling, and I was like, I wanted something comforting to watch while I ate my burger, my dinner, my reward dinner, and I was just crying at the end, and I was like, I need to talk to my partner, because now I just really miss them, and I feel horrible, because it's a brutal episode. It's really a brutal episode. I don't even like Buffy and Angel like that in terms of shipping them, but it's just a brutal episode. I just started watching The Interview with the Vampire Show. I've heard that's so good, and I really, really want to watch it. The thing is, I told myself now that I want to read at least, like, the first book, because I am interested in the books too before I watch the show. But I don't know, maybe I should just go to the show, because I really want to watch the show. I've heard it's so good. How are you liking it so far? And I know they just released a new season of it as well. Jasper, that took me so long to find my first one. Yeah, I don't even know when I... Or what am I saying? I don't think I even, like, consciously took in what I gathered. Oh. Okay, maybe I should stop hearing all the deer. What if someone... Oh no. I always use the wrong... thing. Okay. Maybe we'll just get some of these guys while we're here. Oh. Oh no. Why did it look like it jumped up the tree? Anyone else see that? Oh. It's okay. Oh, nice. Found a star quality ruby before I found my first jasper. Oh damn, was jasper really rare? Oh, I got really lucky. For some reason, when you said jasper, my mind went to Jasper from Twilight because I was talking about vampire stuff. But that's not what we were talking about. Speaking of which, I really need to continue rewatching Twilight. Like I rewatched Twilight the movie with Farfama, my partner, and it was really, really incredible. Just an incredible experience. But now I need to rewatch New Moon. We have to continue. We simply have to continue. But yeah, I think his reaction was exactly what I was hoping for, where he was just like, one, just like taken aback at how wild that movie is, like the baseball scene. There's so many incredible, hilarious moments, but also as someone who loves art house cinema, he was like, this film's color grading is beautiful, like the atmosphere and like the the setting of it all. And I love that. I love that he could appreciate it fully. And the soundtrack. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, no. Sometimes I feel like I go on the same rants or like rambles over and over again repeatedly, and I'm like, at some point, I don't know, like, will I have new material? Will I have new experiences? I mean, obviously I have new experiences every day, but I just mean, if you ever hear me repeat a story and I've repeated it 3 times now, you've heard it 3 times, I'm sorry, but I do this IRL too. I don't know. I only have so many stories. Okay. I have only so many thoughts and opinions at the end of the day. Oh. Okay, we're on a complete tangent right now. I've decided that we're hunting now. Apparently. Why not? We're hunting and we're mining for a bit, and then we'll try to do this up the hill quest first to get us to a stable, and then we'll go to the Royal Highlands. Okay, because I am gonna be streaming for a while today. We have time. I don't mind. I like listening to people ramble. Well, thank God for that. I haven't watched it in a very long time. Twilight is extremely fun to rewatch. I recommend. Because like I said, there are genuine merits. Like, it's not like it's a complete joke of a film. Okay, like there are some beautiful things about it, music, yeah, cinematography or whatever. There's like amazing, cool stuff, great actors and stuff. But yeah, but there's also so much to laugh at. There's so much ridiculousness. So I feel like it's just so fun to rewatch for that reason. You get both. You get some absurdity, but you also get some genuine cool stuff. And you get vampires, I guess, which is the most important thing. Why am I gonna throw a snowball down there? Can I get it from this far? Oh, wow. Look at Katniss Everdeen over here. Is that her last name? Oh my god. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. I figure like all of this hunting I'm doing, I'm just gonna sell, you know. I can make a little bit of money. Why not? I love the Hunger Games. The Hunger Games is something, I think I've been saying this for a while, but I really, really want to reread. I really want to reread and then rewatch. So I actually already rewatched the first 2 movies, and I was like blown away by how incredible they still are, honestly. Honestly, like I was like, this is actually some really great, incredible shit. Like, oh my god, and so relevant. Painfully relevant. But I want to rewatch, or I want to reread the books at some point. I think that would be fun to do as a book club thing with friends or something if anyone's down. I need to put out some feelers for that when I have more time. Maybe next year will be the year of the Hunger Games book club. And then I want to reread all the books, and then I want to start again from movie 1 and watch all the way through. Because on this latest rewatch, I just watched 1 and 2, but I didn't watch the last one. or once. I forget, it was like a part 1 and 2 deal for the last one. But that's because I was like, I actually want to read. And really experience it all the way again. Sunrise on the Reaping book broke me. Right, and the new one! I haven't even read the new one! I can't wait for the movie to be even worse. See, that's the thing. So like, yeah, I really need to get on that. Ooh, do you know off the top of your head when the movie's coming out? Because maybe that'll be my deadline for rereading the books too. Because I want to start from the beginning and then make my way all the way to the new Sunrise on the Reaping. Is that the only new one? Or is there another one I missed somehow? I hope not, but I feel like as soon as I heard that Sunrise on the Reaping was coming out, I was like, oh, I need to tune into the Hunger Games again. The Mockingjay book was the one the movie was split into 2. Okay, yeah, I had a feeling one of them was split into 2, and that's what I haven't rewatched yet, though I did watch the original ones for sure when I was young. November? Wait, that's too soon! Oh no! Oh no! Okay, it's okay. I just won't be able to watch it on release. Oh, no, that's too soon. That's too soon. I can't do it. I don't know. Maybe if I get a shiny new job by the end of October and everything works out, I'll just really lock in November. I know I don't have to re-engage with everything to like watch the movie, but I would. No, I know I'm gonna love it, so I really just want to love it and enjoy it to the fullest, and I think I will do that better if I reread the books. Because I've been wanting to anyway. There are definitely lots of things you can just... Here's the thing, my memory is bad, so if I don't reread, I'm gonna forget things, and it's not gonna be... Which, in a way, I guess in some ways is exciting, because you can be surprised again. But I don't want to be that surprised. I want to remember more than I do now. About Mockingjay, I guess, is the one that's the most fuzzy. I could just read Mockingjay, or I could just watch Mockingjay, I suppose. No, but if anything, I really want to reread the books even more than rewatching the movies. Like, the books are what I'm most interested in, honestly. Because I loved the books when I was a kid. Okay. I should eat something. I don't have any gas in the tank. Okay. Anything else I can just... Go check in on Einar. Missed him. Here's as if someone is speaking to me. How bemusing. I've been told celebrations are in order. Congratulations on the completion of your permanent residence. Why this is a celebratory moment, I do not know, but I am nothing if not supportive.
Go and seek your...
Why is he saying that? I haven't got a shep yet, if that's what he means. Though maybe he just means I've run here a while. I don't know. I made a new Baldur's Gate save earlier. Ah! Oh my god, I did it again. Sorry, I did it again. I brought up my Baldur's Gate 3 multiplayer campaign, and then I went on a tangent and I didn't explain. Okay, I need to talk about this though. I need to talk about this because I have played only 2 sessions so far with my friends, but each session was pretty long, like 3 to 4 hours each session. So we played about 8 hours total at this point. One of those hours was spent in the character creator. I'm playing as a Githyanki this time. I'm like a blue frog boy. And I love that for me. I'm a criminal because I decided, though I haven't actually done really any criminal things because I'm taking a backseat in this playthrough because I want my friends to drive because they haven't ever played the game before. But oh my god. I'll describe things in like not specific spoilery terms because if anyone's watching and doesn't want to be spoiled, anyone pops in, but for people who know, you'll understand. But well, one thing I can just say is that one of the characters that the origin characters that you can have join your party, Shadowheart, my friends have turned down, specifically one of my friends has turned her down twice. Okay, so we told her to get lost basically in our first interaction, and I was biting my tongue and I was like, okay, you know, like this is their choice. This is their experience. This is their first playthrough. I'm not gonna say anything, but obviously I'm devastated because I love Shadowheart. And I was like, okay, well, this will be interesting. And then we met up with her again. We bumped into her again, and one of my friends was like, oh, maybe we'll invite her. And I was like, oh my god, thank god they're gonna invite her. But then my other friend didn't invite her again, just like told her to be on her way. And I was like, she extended we got a second chance and we said no. So I don't know if we'll get another chance to party up with Shadowheart or if she's just gonna go do her own thing now. Very curious to see what happens with her. I hope she'll be okay. I'm worried about her. But that in itself is a lot. Like, that's a huge change, okay? Shadowheart is one of the people who was on my main party, like, the whole game. The whole game. I loved her from the beginning. And she became, yeah, one of my favorite characters ever by the very end. Like, so that's a big change. And the other thing that's happened is, there was a situation that happens earlier in the... First of all, we got into a situation very early that I got into way later in my playthrough involving the Grove. And... everyone's dead. I think that's... If I had to summarize, everyone's dead. Yeah. Like, everyone in the Grove... Yeah. Yeah, so... I think, part of it was intentional, and part of it was we aren't strong enough to kind of, like, be able to rescue at least a few people. And so everyone's dead. So I don't know what's gonna happen. Because I'm watching all these characters die, and I'm like, this one has a whole quest, like, they have a whole arc throughout the whole game. This one has a whole arc, this one has a whole arc, like, all these side characters, and I'm like... watching them die before my eyes, and I have no idea. Like, I just hope the game doesn't feel too... Like, I'm really excited. To be clear, I think I love that my friends are making such different choices from me because it makes it so interesting for a replay. Because I would never make these choices myself, the things they're doing. Some other choices I would make, but they're definitely making a bunch of choices I wouldn't make just because of my playstyle. Even on replay, like, I probably wouldn't do some of these things because I don't know. Maybe because I know too much now, because I've already played once, like, there's some things I want to avoid. So I'm really glad they're making these choices. It's so fun, so entertaining, a little bit devastating, but also entertaining. But I hope the game doesn't feel too barren later on, given that all these side characters are dead. Like, I wonder how that's gonna feel. Hopefully it won't feel super depressing, or maybe it will feel normal because for my friends, like, they won't know what's missing, but I'm gonna know what's missing and I'm gonna be really sad. What is your friend's beef with Shadowheart? I don't think it's a specific beef. I think, to be fair, Shadowheart does act a little bit suspicious in the beginning, right? Because she has her thing. She has her little artifact and she doesn't want to talk about it. So that was my friend's justification, was like, she's being sus. Like, what is that? And, like, fair enough. But I'm like, but she looks so cool. I guess that's not enough for her to be a goth baddie. And for her, like, I mean, I love her personality, but she's definitely... I mean, I like her because I feel like she's alternatingly... Like, she can be really sweet to you, even in the beginning, if you give her the space that she's asking of you. If you don't, then she can be more prickly. Which I think is fair. Anyway. Oh, I missed your, earlier comment sent me, which I made my previous tab's twin sister went looking for after she went missing. Wait, that's so cute that you have your tabs have, like, links to each other. Wait, that's such a good idea. Maybe I'll do that for my solo playthrough in the future. For this multiplayer playthrough, like I said, I'm a Githyanki, which is interesting. Like, I'm interested in this, and I'm making up my own headcanon in my head for why my Githyanki would even be involved in all this, because, you know, Githyanki have very specific ways of structuring themselves and, like, their society. So I'm like, I think my headcanon is something like, I haven't fully solidified, but, like, maybe my parents were kind of Githyanki anarchists, like escapists, like they didn't like how things were being run, and so they took my egg and ran away. But then they died. And so I kind of just had to fend for myself, and I'm like this weird like outsider to get the Yankees, but outsiders to everyone else because no one trusts me. Which is why I turned to criminal activity to take care of myself. Had to be done. I decided on rice noodles, by the way. Yum! Enjoy! Have they been to the Goblin Camp yet? They haven't been to the Goblin Camp yet. Very excited to see what they do there. One thing that I haven't gotten to experience yet that maybe I would like to on a replay, or I definitely would like to on a replay either by myself or with my friends, I don't know, but I have never had Minthara in my party. I wonder what my friends will decide with her because, yeah. They think Shadowheart sus, but are fine with Lae'zel threatening us every 5 seconds. Well, to be fair, we haven't actually found Lae'zel yet. Our party is very sparse. We have Astarion, who I don't know if they like yet. I'm being very careful to just keep my mouth shut. Because if I start fawning over Astarion, it's just going to confuse them, right? Because, like, they don't know anything about him. And in the beginning of the game, I definitely can see why people would be put off by him, because I feel like he is... I know a lot of people don't like Astarion, too. And I actually didn't connect with Astarion a lot on my first playthrough, which I never finished. But then my second playthrough, I don't know, I just got to know him more and suddenly it clicked. So anyway, I'm trying to be very careful to just not say anything. So I'm not like saying anything positive about Astarion because I don't want them to know like I'm obsessed with him, because then it'll be like a spoiler because they'll be like, why? Like, why would I like his character so much? So yeah, I'm just trying to not say much or just treat it's very strange. It's very strange because in another lifetime I, you know, was married to this man. But now I'm just treating him like he's just another party member. My Githyanki is very practical like that. But we have Astarion and we have Will, though we haven't actually interacted with Will yet. I think we sent him back to camp, but we haven't actually gone back and talked to him yet. Don't really know what their thoughts are on Will yet. There may be another chance for Goth Baddie as long as your friend doesn't have other plans. Yeah, I guess we'll see. I know you've played a lot of times, and I know there's so many different ways. And yeah, I definitely want to avoid spoilers, but what I do know is that I know this game is just so... like, there's so many different ways things can go down, and there's so many different ways characters can or cannot, like, kind of intertwine with your path or leave right at any time too, based on what you do. So I'm just very excited because I know, like, even with the characters that you don't invite to your party, they like, their story continues. Whether it ends well or not, I guess, is a different question, but I know it continues. I don't know if it's gonna end well for us if we keep saying no to Shadowheart, but I mean, we'll see. Maybe this is gonna be the playthrough where we all just become squid people as soon as possible. Who knows? Yeah, I did completely forget what I wanted to do, if anything. Okay, I remember. I think we probably have enough materials. If we don't, we'll find out. But let's go home and see if we have the material for the stables. If we don't, we'll just make a note of that and we'll head to the Highlands next. Doing an evil playthrough right now. Everyone in Act 1 is dead. Oh my god. The thing is, my friends aren't explicitly trying to be evil, I think, but I think we're just like... there's like impulsive decisions being made, which is very fun. I think that's a really fun way to play. Like, the characters my friends are role-playing as. Actually, one of my friends is, like, made a character that's basically kind of like a Freeren. She didn't name her character Freeren, but she said she's basing her character on Freeren, so she's trying to make decisions based on what Freeren would do as well. I'm just a moody goth... not goth, moody gith, who is kind of silently tagging along, kind of mysterious. I'm doing that both for my character, but also just for the meta of letting my friends experience the story for themselves. And then my other friend is very flippy-floppy, like very like, we'll do this in this situation, but that in this other situation, which is very fun and chaotic. Like, it's very chaotic because I literally don't know what he's gonna do next. Yeah, I've never played a game like this with other people before, and it is really fun because there's just like like I've never played a choice-driven game like this with multiple friends where the choices mean so much and like things will change so drastically depending on what you choose, and me kind of like taking my hands off the steering wheel and be like, it's all up to you. Like, that's never happened. Usually when I play choice-driven games with other people, the most often way that happens is with my partner, in which case we take turns making choices, or we kind of like talk about it, or we like whoever holds the controller at the time makes the choice, but we pass it back and forth. So there's always a level of control, I feel. This is the first time I felt like it's not in my hands. Like, I'm along for the ride, and there is something really fun about that. It feels like a roller coaster ride. So I'm really glad that I get to do this with them, and part of me feels a little, I'm gonna talk to them about this, but part of me is like, I hope you like the game. Like, I think they do. I mean, I don't think we would have had like these really long sessions like past midnight if they weren't having a good time, right? But I do want to have a check-in with them, because I do feel like sometimes there could be this pressure because I'm the one who loves the game, right? And I'm like very forthright about loving the game. I don't want them to feel like if they ever want to take a break, or if they just realize now that they understand the game better that it's not really what they want to be playing right now or spending their time on right now, like, I would understand. I mean, I'd be sad, but I'd understand. So maybe I'll check in with them about how they're feeling, because now that we've had 2 sessions and they kind of have seen most of, like, you know, just like the basic mechanics of what the game has to offer, at least they've seen now. And they've had some big story things happen, because I think in our first session they hadn't really had much big story stuff happen. So it would have been hard to judge off that session. But last session, because of all the Grove stuff that happened, I feel like they've kind of gotten a good sense of like the level to which their decisions matter and how far shit can hit the fan based on what they do and stuff. So yeah, I will see how they're feeling now. Not as my Tav Twin playthrough, another one. Oh, okay, got it. So you're doing a Tav Twin playthrough and an Evil playthrough at the same time, concurrently right now? Like switching between them? Hard to actively resist the "oh, I'd love to help" options. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do a full Evil playthrough. I think I'll be able to do one. Here's the thing, like, I wanna try. And also there was a real part of me that, like, there were like some Evil choices that I was drawn to on my first playthrough, because I thought like maybe it would end up being better for the character, specifically with the Astarion storyline, for example. I really was unsure if what I was pushing would actually be worse for him or something. I think from what I found out, I did choose the good option, but I want to honor that part of me that was a little confused about the choice before, and maybe like lean into the choice, the other choice for the big thing you can decide to do with the Astarion. Because that is something I actually did think about a lot before I decided. But I think for choices that that are just like really like obviously like bad for everyone involved, it might be hard for me. I'm gonna have to find a way to roleplay my way into it, I suppose. I think that's always the best way to do it. I mean, to be fair, in my full playthrough, my canon playthrough, I'm thinking of it as of the game, I wasn't always making the nicest nicey nice choices. I think I was largely behaving ethically and in line with most of the values I have in real life, but not like I was being, but not always. Like, I was also playing someone who I felt like was very materialistic, like materially driven. I was really obsessed with money, so I would sometimes choose options that were more along those lines. And I'd be like arrogant, and I'd be a little bit mean sometimes, or a little intimidating, so I wasn't nice. But I feel like the end result of the actions I chose was like in line with my values, and I think we're morally sound. Mostly. Which I like that I did that for my canon playthrough, but for my replay, of course, I want to try something different. But yeah, I already know I want to play as a Dark Urge for my solo playthrough. I was kind of glad that none of my friends... I mean, I told them what the Dark Urge was, but none of them chose that. But I thought that was good, because I think I do want to maybe keep that as something I do for the first time by myself anyway. Though it would have been fun to see how it works in a multiplayer campaign as well. That would have its own flavor to it. But yeah, I guess that'll be something I experience on my own. Okay. This is where we put the potato, and the cabbage, I think, goes here. Is there a cabbage I can put anywhere here? Sorry, maybe I should have picked these up. Oh, I don't want to cancel it. I just want to pick it up. I think it's cabbage. That way goes here. Yeah, it is. Get some cabbage. Oh, there's one more thing missing. Hang on. There's cabbage. Oh wait, there's a bunch of stuff I need to replant. My bad. Let me check the farm layout again. It's my second evil playthrough. This one is Dirge, but I find it so funny that my first mine wasn't Dirge. That my first one was a Dirge? They were just like that. Oh, that's funny. Oh, okay, so you just like kind of naturally roleplayed as a Dirge character. I love that for you. Okay. Okay, I need some focus food. I'm gonna replant these crops that I need to replant. Sort out some focus food. Hopefully build these stables. Actually, let's check in on that first, because maybe we need to process materials and we can just start doing that now. And then I will go to the Royal Highlands. I promise we will go to the Royal Highlands. We might not spend a long, long time there, but we will go. And we'll say hello to Echelon. Sorry, I had one of those moments where I literally just forgot everything I was doing. Yeah, so we need the white stone slab, something something. What is that? Like, what does that look like? Is that this? No. Oh yeah, white stone. Oh, but we need to process that into slabs, I think. And then we need an ancient wood planks. Is that correct? Oh, we might have some actually, but just in case we don't, we'll process. But we might have some sitting here. We need ancient wood planks and white stone slab. The white stone slab, I have this feeling that I haven't made those before because I don't think I realized that was a thing. Oh. Wait. How do you make the white stone slab? Do I need to... Hang on. Okay, we do have enough ancient wood. So that's nice. Shoot, do I need... Hang on. One of those times I should probably just look it up. White stone slab. Ow. Do I need to upgrade my smelter or whatever? I wonder. Sorry, I got distracted. Buy the text. Whitestone slab. Craftable after the player obtains the recipe. Okay, you do make it in the basic smelter. I mean... Oh, it's purchased from the mining guild store. Oh, I've not bought that recipe. Are you kidding me? I have the level, but I think I just don't have the recipe. That's really awkward of me. Oh my god. Gosh darn it. Okay, well... Fine. Here's what I'll do. I will first take care of my farm, and then we'll take care of that. Yeah, and let's sell some of the stuff. Too. Oh god, why is this happening? I'm sorry, I'm doing that because I want to get rid of my tool, but it's not letting me. Okay. Let's sell this stuff. And, I guess we'll just sell this stuff for now. Some of it. Guessing I should save this stuff. I don't know. I guess I can sell this, but this I'll keep. The Jasper. Oh no! No sell! No sell! Oh god. Sorry. Want to keep that. Because as we discussed, it's rare. Yeah, I only have one other one. Damn. So yeah, I will keep that. And let's sell these. Maybe we'll keep this to cook with. Wait, maybe I'll keep some of the meat to cook with right now. Sorry. And then... Okay. Weather today gave me whiplash. Ah, what is the weather like over for you? The weather here is kind of wild. Oh my god, the thunder today was so scary. It was so loud. Like, I actually got a little freaked out. And there were weather warnings in my area too, but it was fine. Just like, yeah. Low level, like... floody warnings and stuff. Floody. I mean, because I do live not too far from a river. But it was fine. I just didn't leave the house. I don't even feel like it rained that much, but the thunder was so loud. And it sounded so angry. Alright, let's make this. Oh god. Okay, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Nice. We need to get the meat. Oh no! Oh no, I have to stir! Oh no. It's okay. Okay, okay, hang on. Do the garlic next. No! Okay. Come from 15C to 26 and back down to 17. Oh wow, those are some big leaps. Here it's just hot. Like the other day it was like, I don't know, it wasn't literally in the 40s, but it felt like it was like 45 degrees. According to my weather app and according to my personal anecdotal information. So it was really muggy. Oh, there we go. Oh wow. I did it. We did it, Drusilla. You helped a lot. By being there. Okay, nice. Yeah, maybe let's... Is there anything else I can... Let's make it one more time. But yeah, here it just feels like there's been a swing towards it getting really hot. Like the temperature just swerved up very, very quickly. Because we're not even in the pits of summer yet. Oh. Okay. Sorry, I had one of those moments where I thought I saw something scary out of the corner of my eye. This is what happens when you usually live with someone and then they're not there. You start to imagine things. Okay. Nice. Let's do that. I have lots of ingredients if you're running low. Oh, wait, why? Sorry, I don't get why that happens sometimes. I think it's because I accidentally do a button press too fast or something, but it's like unclear to me when that happens, like what it is that's making that happen. You know what I mean? Like I'd be fine with it if it just made it clear what it was. Maybe it's just because I spam clipped or something. But yeah, thank you for the offer, Semi-Witch. I think I'm okay. I like... Right now, I'm kind of enjoying the hustle, but if I start to not enjoy it anymore, I might ask you for donations. But right now, I think I'm okay. Like, yes, I'm low, but I'm making use of what I have. See, look how focused my character looks. Oh my god. Very intense. Maybe I should try to make the rice sooner. Oh, it doesn't like it when I do that. It didn't like it. Something weird's happening. Oh. Okay. We need the meats and the garlic. I still have never done a cake party. I mean, to be fair, I don't know if I want to. I'm talking about palia cake parties, which are when everyone gets together to make cake because it's a good way to make money. Oh. Wait, I didn't make garlic already? I could have sworn I just chopped garlic. Am I imagining it? Yeah, I've never tried doing that myself, but I also don't feel like I need to at this moment in time. But maybe if I'm trying to really grind some cash in the future, or some gold, maybe I will. Cake is stressful in this game. Are you not a fan of cake parties then? Have you tried? Wow. 5-star chef. Okay, let's keep this food for focus. This is for us. Okay. So yeah, I am embarrassed that I don't have the white stone slab. We will figure that out shortly. Or the recipe, rather. I don't have the recipe. But first, let's just... Ooh. Put this stuff in here. Put this in here. Okay. And I think... I keep doing that. Yeah, I haven't put everything back here in this layout. Hang on. So... around the onion, we gotta have a carrot and a bok choy. Carrot and bok choy around the onion. I think, yeah, I need to replant those. So, carrots and bok choy. Here we go. We'll put this. I don't know if where it is matters, like which side with which. I don't know. Carrot. Bok choy. And then now we're all good and replanted, right? Oh wait, no. Okay, this is where we need to do the rice or wheat. I always confuse them for some reason in this game. Whatever the middle one isn't. This is whatever this is. Oh, sorry. Keep doing that. What am I doing? Okay. What's going on? Okay. Okay. This is the one I need to plant because it's what this isn't. Is this rice? Sweet. They look too similar to me. Okay. Now I think we're good. Oh, I love the music in this game. Okay. We'll just need to water him. I believe Hodari sells the recipe. Yeah, you know what? It makes sense. And yeah, I'm gonna have to hunt him down. I feel like it makes sense because I don't really go hunt down Hodari that much. I know some people love him. I like his character, but I can't say... He's not really someone I care about romance-wise. Like, I'm happy they added him because I know people were demanding that for a very long time. So I'm really happy for everyone, but I don't really care. So yeah, I just feel like I don't really end up seeking him out very much. So that's probably why I forgot to buy the recipe, but it's wild that I've just not bought it because, I have the mining level. Not that my levels are super high, but I do have the level. Just never, because I never went to see him ever again. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I don't notice when I've left something unwatered, so let me just... Okay. Nice. We can keep this on me so I don't forget my purpose for what I'm doing here, you know? But we can probably just sell a lot of these guys. I don't know. What do we need? You know what? Okay, almost things. Maybe I'll make some seeds and then the rest we will leave. Ooh. Like I'll turn this into two of these can be seed fodder. Maybe 2 of these as well. And maybe the rice and I don't know. I don't really know what I need anymore. I'll just put these in. Tomato. Oh. That doesn't have enough. We'll put this in. Okay. We'll just let that happen. And yeah. Put this back. I think I can just sell these, but not the Jasper. I want to keep that. The rest of the stuff I think I will sell. Yeah. I don't need to keep that many these seeds on me either, so just get rid of them. I don't really need the blueberry bush seeds at all, but keeping them just in case. I don't know, I'll sell 2 of them. Bought one of the Yakuza games earlier that my friend really loves, but I can't play it yet until I finish some game. That's a series I really want to try. Let me know how it is if you, whenever you do get to it, and also which one you're actually going to play first. But yeah, I've heard such good things about those games in terms of having just very, very detailed world. Like technically the area, maybe this isn't for all of them, but I think technically the area that the game covers isn't like vast, but it's like such a dense, detailed world. And also they just sound kind of fun. Like, I know wacky hijinks and such happen. And there's funny side quests. So at some point I'd like to try maybe like Yakuza, like a dragon or something, I think maybe is what I've got wishlisted. Oh, what am I doing? Just sell all this. It's okay. This is for 59. Which one? Okay, we'll sell this. Keep the rest. Okay, not bad. Slowly making some more gold, which I don't mind like the slow gold grind. I know there are ways to make it faster, but we're slowly getting up to, I think 20k is the goal that I have in mind right now, because I think that's what I need for this storage upgrade. I could be remembering incorrectly. Okay. 20 or 50k, which is kind of a big difference, but I don't remember which. Okay, let's go chase down Hodari, because I feel like this would be a really great quality of life thing to have once the stable is built. Rumble, hello! A swarm of silly geese are here to eat your loot! Oh my god! There are geese in the card we pulled today. How did you know? How did you know? I knew there were geese. How are you, Rumble? I hope you had a wonderful week. And if you didn't, I hope the geese will help you avenge your week. Honestly, if geese were here to eat my loot, I would give them some, because I feel like I sometimes I just get stressed out with inventory management in games, and I'm like, I don't want to think about it. My friend, like with Baldur's Gate 3, was asking me like, should I sell this? Should I sell that? And at a certain point she was asking me for every item, and hopefully it didn't come across as mean because I didn't mean it in a rude way, but I was just like, listen, we're gonna pick up a lot of loot in this game. If we're asking each other questions about every single piece of loot, like it's gonna take forever and we're gonna get bored, so like, I trust you to make your own decisions. Like I gave her like a basic breakdown of like what I thought made sense to sell, or keep and whatnot, but like at the end of the day, it's like, it's gonna be fine, because like weapons and armor and stuff, you're always getting better stuff over time because you're gonna kill things. You're gonna be killing things, so it's fine. There are some games where you do have to be, and there are some things you wouldn't want to sell, but when it comes to like goblin armor and weapons in Baldur's Gate 3, it's like, you're gonna kill like a whole bunch of goblins. Like you don't need to be holding on to that stuff. Like it's precious. But certainly some items you would want to. Palia, I feel like more so there's a lot of things, because there's very specific things you need for certain quests or bundles, which is not how Baldur's Gate 3 is. So some games make me feel a little more anxious about inventory management than others. Sorry, I have a goal, so let me just make sure I remember that, because I have the tendency to just run outside and then forget. Which is fun, but I would like to also accomplish this thing. So before I forget, Hodari is probably in his home in Bahari, I'm assuming. Right? So let's just go there and we'll see what happens. I played Like a Dragon. Pirate Yakuza? Oh my god, you're a pirate in that one? The one I got was Yakuza Like a Dragon. The friend that loves the game actually wrote the achievement walkthrough for the game. Wait, that's so cool. You can only buy the slabs from the blacksmith too. Oh, damn. Ah, because maybe if I want to buy them instead of... I mean, I have a bunch that I can process, but also... perhaps I will buy some just to finish this off. Let me see. We'll see. I only need 7, so I'm assuming they wouldn't take that long to process. I'm really keeping Echelon waiting. That's okay. I need to, like, make him wait a little bit so he respects me. I feel like he wouldn't respect me if I was just, like, at his beck and call. That's what I'm telling myself. Najuma!
Not a lot of people come out this far.
Kinda nice seeing more people around here. I got up extra early today to make extra fireworks for the Maji market tonight, just in case we run out. Wait, there's Maji market going on now? Why am I not in the loop for anything? What? I didn't realize that. I need to go chase some Choppa. It's been a while since I played Maji market. I know they happen regularly now, but I think like lately when I've been playing Palia, I either haven't been paying attention or it's been during a time when they don't have Maji market going on.
Oh.
Okay. A slab. The slab man. Whenever I read or think or hear the word slab, I just think about the slab man from Courage the Cowardly Dog. Hello.
Yeah?
The walk from Bahari to Kilima is nice most days. Too bad today ain't most days. Saw Tao wandering outside the mines last night without Hassian. That hound's got a real mind of his own. Okay. Sorry, I don't know what that voice was, but I decided that was a voice. See, why do I have all the other recipes except that one? Okay, well, I also don't have that one, but it's like I just skipped that. Okay. Maybe I was broke. I don't know. All right. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. Well then.
Anyways,
Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, I'll just go process these. I love Najima too. I was gonna say the same. I was thinking that earlier when I was talking about how I don't feel the Hodari hype in me, but I am happy for other people, but I don't get it personally. Najima though, I love so much. I really, really love her character, and I obviously not as a romanceable, to be clear, because Hodari we were talking about as romanceable, but just as a character, I love Najima. She's so cool, and I just want to like take care of her. I mean, I guess if I got with Hodari, then I could be Najuma's parent, kind of co-parent. I don't know. Well, so maybe that's the only reason why I would care. Oh. Okay, I'm getting distracted and... Yeah, okay. Let's stay on task. I'm gonna process the slabs. The stones into the slabs. Yeah, I love Najima. I like Ani a lot too. I think they did a good job with the kid characters in this game, because Najima and Ani are both really cool and really cute, and I really like them. And they feel like fully realized, like interesting characters independent of each other. Like they don't, I feel like sometimes when there's kids in games, they just give them a personality where it's like kid personality A, kid personality B. It's like very but Najima and Ani actually feel like young, like they're just little humans. They're not any less human and well realized. They're just young. That's all. And I think that's great. Okay, I guess we have some more. Oh, well, I'm gonna get distracted, so let me put this in first and do other stuff while this is processing, and then hopefully by the time we're done, it'll be done. That makes sense. Okay, so I need to put this in. Ooh, so it says 3 minutes for one. I guess it'll take like 20 minutes. Is that how math works? We need 7 times 3. That's actually 7 times 4, so it's kind of like half an hour. Cutting it close, but I guess like that's good enough, because as long as I have it by, like maybe by the end of the stream, we'll get the stable and then we'll call it quits, and we'll just do other stuff in the meanwhile. I like keeping some raw material in reserve, so I won't put all of it in. Okay, so we'll put the rest of this away. And now let's do a little bit of farming, and then we'll go say hello to Echelon, and we'll come back once this stuff is fully processed. Which... just looking at the time. Okay. Around 11:40, I guess, for me. Nice. Big harvest. Oh, no. Anything else? The apples haven't started coming in yet, I guess, but when they will, then we'll be making big monies, I suppose. Okay. Let's do some hoeing. I might have some mac and cheese after this. The mac and cheese is one of my favorite treat meals for myself, but I specifically make myself like gochujang mac and cheese. It's my favorite. And I'll add like some veggies sometimes and some green onion, and it's just so good. So good. And yeah, but like that's fine, and it's like a treat meal for me, but I have been eating it a little too often lately. Like I think I've had it like, I don't know, maybe like 3 times this week. Is that true? That's wild. Maybe 2. Maybe 2. Just because like it's not the healthiest, you know, and it's not like I'm not overly concerned about my health, because I think generally a lot of my meals are very healthy. But like, yeah, like after eating that, I'm not really feeling like great. As in, it just makes me sleepy. It just puts me into a food coma. But oh my god, it's so delicious. So maybe I'm gonna make that. That would be a good meal for tonight though, because I'm Friday night rolling into the weekend. I feel like I deserve. Gochujang makes everything tastier. It really does. You know, I was late discovering gochujang. I think just because I'm vegetarian and so I can't really eat that much Korean food unless I'm wrong and there is like subsets of the cuisine that is more veggie friendly, but to my knowledge a lot of it is very meat based. So like I've had some Korean things that aren't meat based, but most of the time it is. So like most of the time if people are going to a Korean restaurant, like food restaurant, it's like there isn't really things I can eat, so that just doesn't happen. So I think I just like discovered gochujang late as a result. And I'm really mad about that because I love gochujang. I'm actually not 100. I mean, I'm not vegan, so it's fine to me if it has some animal product, but I actually don't know if like some type, I don't know. Gochujang in its pure form, I understand, is like meat free, but I don't know if they sometimes add things to it. Wouldn't know. That's none of my business. I mean, it is, but also it's okay. I'm okay with that because otherwise life would be too hard. Okay. Do I remember what to do? I kind of do. I think the corn goes on the corners, right? Soon I'll have this memorized one day. I say that, but actually that's not true. I don't think I ever will because here's the thing. With my personality, even if I do have something memorized, I'm going to double check because I'm going to be concerned. I'm not going to trust myself. So, yeah. Okay. I have the farm layout. Let me grab my seeds again. And we'll get going. Okay. So for corn. Right. Tomato. Oh, sorry. Okay. Corn. This is also corn. Excellent. Oh, what am I doing? Oh! Oh, okay, no. I thought okay, thankfully I have a little more corn, but maybe I need to make some more corn seeds. Next opportunity. Okay. Okay. And then here? Oh no, we don't have enough corn! We have a corn shortage. Ayo. Well, I can make some corn seeds right now. That's gonna take a good while to process. I'm just trying to see if anything's okay. Let's just make some more while we're here. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, I guess we can just hang on. How many days to harvest? 6, 4, 5, 3, 4. Right, okay, I was just wondering which ones are quick to harvest. So the carrot or the bok choy. I think I'll just temporarily plant those because I can't be bothered. It's okay. And we'll replant in the correct layout later when I have acquired more corn. We won't worry about it right now. Here we go. Bibimbap and japchae are very tasty vegetarian options. Is japchae the pancakey thing? If it's not, then I guess I just don't know what it is. Because I know I've had a really good savory pancake, and that might be a very poor way of describing it, but savory pancake type thing. That was veggie friendly. That was really delicious. And bibimbap I have had as well. And I have had, yeah, veggie bibimbap. That is so good. Though the thing is, the first time I had bibimbap that was veggie friendly, Was actually home cooked. Like I cooked it with my friends. I'm sure there's some veggie friendly bibimbap here, and I just need to go find it. I'm sure it's there. But I think, like I said, because I just haven't gone to that many Korean restaurants, because I just assumed I don't have like go-to spots yet with veggie bibimbap, but I need to find some. I know I've seen places that don't have it, but I'm sure there will be some places here that do. In Tokyo, surely. Yo. But the bibimbap that my friends and I made was so good. I should make it at home more. I'm not sure why I'm not. I think I'm just like not used to. It's not in my rotation, but I feel like that would be something, a good meal to add to my rotation. Like I already have the gochujang. Like I always have that at home now, so I should do that more. Okay. Why am I running around? I don't know. Let's just water, no problem. I know Disney Dreamlight Valley just released like the Winnie the Pooh stuff, and I always thought when they released the Winnie the Pooh stuff I might get interested in that game again just because I love Eeyore and Tigger, and I know Tigger's been there for a while, but yeah, the thing is that game does have aspects of it that I feel like look really lovely, and I've played that game for a while. Like ever so often I get the urge and I'll dip back into that game. But I just really hate their pricing model so much, and it makes me mad. And so, like, part of me also just feels like I just don't want to play things that feel like they're just trying to take all your money. I just hate their pricing model so much. But they have some good stuff, cool stuff going on, and I am a little bit interested with the Winnie the Pooh stuff. I was looking at they're not calling it a DLC, it's something else apparently, but whatever it is, adventure pack or something. Eeyore looks really cute. Not something to play anytime soon, but maybe in the future if I am feeling very nostalgic for Winnie the Pooh stuff. I'll try. Japchae is stir-fried sweet potato and glass noodles. Yum! Okay, I need to try that. I need to try that, because I definitely haven't had that. I don't think so. No, I definitely haven't. I've had a snack when I've just been walking around, like... There's an area in Tokyo called Shinokubo that has, like, a lot of great Korean food. I think a lot of South Korean community lives there in Tokyo, but... What was I gonna say? I tried a snack there last time I was there and it was so yummy. So I also realized I need to get into Korean snacks, maybe, because that's something I hadn't thought about. And I feel like there might be more options there that could be veggie friendly, because I think what I had was just... I don't remember what it was. It was like it felt like a squishy, like, dumpling type thing, but it was in the sweet, spicy sauce, and it was delicious. Really good. Like, taste-wise, I mean, I love spicy food, so I feel like there's definitely a big overlap in the types of... Like, I feel like I would probably enjoy a lot of Korean food. Either the veggie options that do exist that I have yet to explore, or, like, making veggie-friendly options for myself of popular dishes, because I do love their flavor palette. Whenever I try it, I'm like, this is incredible. Y'all are making me so hungry. I know, I'm getting hungry talking about all this. Also, hello, Lynn Vex Rogue. Welcome in. I hope you're having a lovely Friday, whatever time it is for you. But yeah, I'm also getting extremely hungry. And yeah, like, I've definitely, the conclusion here is I will be having a meal post 12 a.m. today. And that's okay. That's okay. The thing is, my first meal today was at like 3 p.m. or something. Or later even. I don't know. It's like I first ate at 4 p.m. So my schedule is just completely off. I don't know what's going on. Like, should I have maybe eaten earlier? Maybe, but I forgot. And then I remembered later, and then I... Okay. This is what happens when you're unemployed. Like, things get too loosey-goosey. It's like, I don't... There's no schedule anymore. It's the Wild West out here. Whenever I crave a dish from home, I have to make it myself because there's no Vietnamese or Korean restaurants here. Oh, so home food for you is Korean or Vietnamese. Vietnamese food is so good as well. But I feel like weirdly I had Vietnamese food more often in LA. Here's the thing. In LA, I used to live there. In LA, everything's so veggie friendly. Like, I was eating all sorts of cuisine all the time because it was easy. There was always a veggie option. Hell, there was always a vegan option. And sometimes I do miss that. Because even though Tokyo is a great city for food, I feel like it's a little less great if you have dietary restrictions. Like, if you eat everything, then Tokyo's a fantastic place to live for food. Or at least if you eat, like, some kinds of meat. But otherwise, I feel like there's still some great food here. But it's like, I don't have countless options. Whereas I feel like if you eat everything, like, you literally have an infinite amount of delicious options. I mean, it's also a budget thing. I feel like some places are... Well, it's a budget, and it's also a palate thing. Like, it's a flavor palette thing, because, like, there are veggie-forward places here, but I'll go there and I'll be like, yeah, this food is bland to me, and that's no shade on that food, but it's just, like, not to my taste. I am Indian. I need spice, so I need flavor. Like, I need certain things to be there. So, yeah, I guess that's why. I'm sure, like, if my flavor palette was different as well, I'd probably feel like I wanted to eat out more here. In a way, like, I guess it's a good thing, because I feel less drawn to eat out, almost, because... Like, I have my spots that I love, but it's not like I'm always looking for new places. I feel like in LA, I ate a lot more in a crate. Like, I would crave something and just be ordering food or getting takeout a lot. Though to be fair, that was probably for other reasons too, because I was just in a different, like, phase of my life and was stress eating a lot more. And also didn't care as much what the effect of the food I put in my body was on my body. But now I do because I notice it more, I guess, so... like, I still love to eat unhealthy food as well. I don't really think about food that way. I just think about, you know, nourishing my body with whatever it needs that day, including treats. But it is true. I feel like when I was young, I was really disconnected from my body, so I didn't even recognize when certain foods would, like, you know, make me feel off afterwards, you know? Like, I didn't really notice the impact. I think now I'm a lot more aware, so I naturally feel more drawn to eating things that I know will make me feel energized and good afterwards and not super bloaty or whatever it is. Speaking of, I finally got a gold star banh mi from Red at the Maji Market. That's a huge win. Good for you. Good for you. Banh mi is so good. I had really good banh mi, actually, not too long ago from a place where it was really cheap as well, so good find for me. And veggie friendly, so... I need to go back there. I've made banh mi at home before, and it was good, but it wasn't great. I need to refine what I'm doing. I mean, I think the problem area for me is probably the tofu. Also, it was my first time pickling veggies, and I think it went fine, but I think I need to experiment with that more. What is your favorite Indian dish? There's so many, but some of my favorites are... Like, if I have to choose, like, it's specifically Kerala cuisine, because that's where I'm from. There's this curry called manga pulichedi, and manga just means mango, and pulichedi is usually, like, a yogurt-based curry. So it's, like, it's a really good curry that's actually, like, kind of a little bit sweet. But what's so delicious about it is, like, you have, like, that, and then you combine it with, like, more savory side dishes. Like, for example, we have a lot of, like, veggie stir fries we'll do. So it's, like, manga pulichedi with, like, a potato stir fry or, like, a spinach or beetroot, like, spicy stir fry, basically. And it's just so good. Like, there's something about that sweet savory combo, that sweet, savory, and spicy, that I think I'm obsessed with. Like, I really love when things hit all those notes at once. So yeah, like, manga pulichedi on its own, I guess, would be good as well, but usually I think of it always as paired with something that's more spicy, and then it's just perfect. And it is meant to be eaten as, like, a part of a savory meal. But that's really good. Whoa. Okay, I have been in a loop. Hang on. Let me reevaluate what's going on. Okay, I've already planted all my things. I got extremely distracted talking about food, sorry. I mean, I don't need to apologize. I'm apologizing to myself because I know I had a greater plan that I abandoned. Okay. It's all good. We will sell some of this stuff and let's go talk to Echelon. Poor Echelon. I was like so excited to go meet him and then I finally got to the part of the story where I could meet him and I was like, yeah. Now I don't care anymore. Sorry to him. Fortunately, this is what I'm like. Okay. Blueberries I should save, right? To jam? Ooh, that sounds yummy. I love fruity, savory dishes. What are your favorite dishes from your favorite cuisines? Or anyone else who wants to chime in, feel free to. But I guess for you, Semi-Witch, it would be Korean and Vietnamese. What are your faves? I don't think you mentioned your faves. I don't remember if you did. We just went on a tangent talking about all sorts. Okay, I will put the blueberries in and I'm gonna get the hell out of here because I'm doing that thing again where I just start running around town. Town meaning... What's going on? Okay. Town meaning my house. Okay. Let's check in on the slabs just to see what's happening. Okay, we're not too far away. We have 4. We just need 3 more. We'll come back soon. I mean, I could wait for this. But no, I don't wanna. It's okay. Let's go to... Oh wait, this isn't the fastest way. I should... Once I have the stable, we'll have a really fast way to the islands, but from my understanding... Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Never be sorry for rambling. I mean, I thank you for saying that. And I think, you know what? Like, if anyone is not a fan of rambling, they definitely would have already left this stream, because that's just my... I always get lost here. That is just how I am. IRL all the time, so... Yeah... Oh. One of the most obvious signs of ADHD for sure that I'm like, now that I know I'm ADHD, I'm like, yeah, this makes a lot of sense, but I didn't know. Once upon a time. Speaking of ADHD, sorry, I'm getting really excited. I got this awesome thing that I'm really obsessed with. This is not sponsored. I'm never sponsored for anything. I got this timer that I don't know if it's gonna show up really well on camera, but hang on. What's happening? So I got this timer. I would say the only slight negative about it is that the screen is a little bit dark, but though I like that because I don't like when things are really bright. But it's nice because you can set both minutes and seconds really precisely. And the really cool thing about it is you can set any time up to 90 minutes, but it shows like a whole circle and it ticks down the percentage. So if you do like 23 minutes, I do 25 often, like Pomodoro technique. It actually shows you like the time going down, like the green right now. And then when you get into the orange area and then the red, like, you know, you don't have a lot of time left. But I really like this because I used to use like just a normal timer where like if you were going to set 10 minutes, let's say, it would only go up till here, right? Because it would be like just a clock. And so 10 minutes would look like a really small sliver, which I feel like wasn't very helpful because then visually I just saw a very tiny, tiny sliver getting even tinier. But with this one, even if you're setting a timer for 5 minutes, if you're trying to just like do something really small or you're trying to like motivate yourself to start a hard task by telling yourself you'll only do it for 5 minutes, which I do often, this is really good for that because it actually shows a full circle. I don't know, it seems simple, but I feel like I haven't had a timer like this before, and I really like it. I was using it all day today to help keep me focused, and I was so focused. Hopefully it'll last, but I love it. I love it. Okay, let me catch up on your food. discussions. Let me pick y'all's brains. I'm working on making sourdough. Yum. Trying to think of other things to add to it. Made a minced garlic loaf, garlic cheddar loaf, Cajun cheddar loaf, cheddar loaf, butterscotch chip loaf, jalapeno cheddar loaf. Thinking of doing a pizza loaf. What else do y'all think would be good? All of that sounds so good. What have you not done that would be cool? Did you say olives? Are you an olive fan? That would be my proposal, maybe. Olives? Because you said pizza, and olives are like also a pizza topping. I love olives. I know olives can be divisive though. I'm not sure what else, but all the things you listed sound delicious. The Cajun cheddar loaf. And the jalapeno cheddar loaf. I need it. My favorite Hanoi dish is bun cha. I might be saying that wrong, I apologize. And my favorite Korean dish is tteokbokki. That sounds familiar. Do I know that? I need to explore some, because I feel like I have been in a phase where I just like eat what I know. I want to like kind of push my boundaries a little bit and try some new foods. But like I said, I don't think it's good. I like trying new food. I just feel like at a certain point it sometimes becomes too annoying to like screen restaurants for veggie friendliness here. Not to keep rambling about that, but genuinely, like if it was easier, I'd be trying like new food a lot more often, I think. Oh, wait. This is what I had when I went to Shinokubo here. It was tteokbokki, because I was like, oh, that sounds so familiar. I described that snack really poorly, but yes, it was like squishy rice cake. Okay, that's what it was. It was rice cake. It was so good. So yeah, I can appreciate. I understand why that's your favorite, because I ate that and I was like, why have I not eaten this before? I've been on this planet for 30 years and I haven't eaten this before, and now it's my favorite thing. But now the thing is I need to like go more often to go get it. I don't know if there's anywhere near me. I live in a kind of random quiet neighborhood. I don't know where the nearest Korean place is. We have like a Chinese place and a Nepali place near us. That's all I know. I mean, if I venture a little further, there's more, but my bike is out of commit. Like I can't bike right now, so I think that's limiting the radius of where I go. That counts as nearby. Once I get a new bike, I think I'll feel like exploring a little more. Junie makes me japchae every year for my birthday, so that gets an honorable mention. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. I love when, yeah, partners cook their... Well, I don't know Junie's, where Junie is from, but I know for me, like my partner sometimes, who is decidedly not Indian, will cook Indian food for me, and it's very sweet. I love olives. Yay! I'm an olive fan, but a lot of my friends aren't, so that loaf might be for me. Well, I don't think that's a bad thing. We're like, oops, y'all don't like olives. Guess I have to eat it all. You know what I mean? Doesn't really sound like an issue to me. What am I doing? Oh. I know what I'm doing. It's fine. It's gonna be fine. I just want to say hello to Echelon, just so he remembers that I exist. And I'll like push the quest forward by a minuscule amount. Just so I can say I did. Oh. Okay. That was not intentional, but okay. Junie's Japanese Thai. What a great combination of cuisines is what I was thinking. That's a weird way to think about someone's mixture of cultures. It's like, oh yeah, great cuisine combination, but it is, I feel like. Thai food is probably my second favorite next to Indian food, even though it's really hard, because I also want to say Mexican food, because I love Mexican food. But yeah, I think Thai food and Mexican food are both tied for second place. And I told someone about this recently, and they were like, yeah, it makes so much sense, because Thai food is literally like Kerala cuisine. And I was like, you get it. You 100% get it. Which was really funny, because the person I was talking to about this, they weren't from Kerala, but they're Indian, so they knew. It was just kind of funny, because they basically called me out. It's like, yeah, it's basically the same as Kerala food. It's not the same. Thai food is very different. Very huge oversimplification to say it's the same. It's not at all. But the flavor palette is very similar to Kerala cuisine because they both use coconut milk a lot in things and like their curries and stuff. Coconut milk. So yeah, I feel like the curries taste super similar, but I think in other ways Thai cuisine's very different. Like we don't have, Kerala cuisine doesn't really have all the noodly stuff going on that Thai food does, for example. But Thai food, I know Thai cuisine has seafood and stuff as well, right? And so does Kerala cuisine, though I wouldn't know as much about that because I'm not eating it. I'm not eating fish anymore, though I used to. What am I doing here? I just realized I accidentally came here when I meant to go to the Highlands, but that's okay because we do have enough, so it's all gonna be okay. In my heart, I knew that I needed to do this too. But I did intend to go to the Highlands first, but this is better. We can go to the Highlands after this. Let's just craft the stable thing. And then we can take the stable straight there, and then I won't forget where I'm going. Where is this? Would be here, I suppose. Oh. Oh. Stable's board. Amazing. French onion soup loaf. Tteokbokki looks really good. French onion soup loaf sounds very nice. That sounds so delicious and comforting to me right now. Most Thai food has seafood in it. See, so I feel like, again, very similar to Kerala cuisine, because even though I don't eat the seafood, Kerala has a lot of, because we're on the coast. Lots of seafood involved, though maybe mostly fish and not other types of sea things, to be fair. But a lot of fish. And we have a lot of beef, which that's kind of like a random throwaway, because it's one of those good go-to fun facts, because everyone's always shocked when you're like, I'm from India, and yeah, like, we love beef. Like, I personally don't eat beef, but all my family, like, most of them growing up ate beef, other than a few family members who, like me, like, just are randomly vegetarian, but it's, like, by choice. Like, no one... If you're born in Kerala, like, usually you're eating a lot of beef. Which always takes people by surprise, because of the cow stuff. I mean, it is true, like, cows are treated with care and some specialness by Hindus in India, but that's like only one religion, and India has so many religions. Where do I put this? Would I like this to be in the front or the back? I mean, I think I don't want it to be... I don't know. I'm gonna put it at a diagonal just to do something different. I can't eat beef. Red meat makes me ill. Yeah, I mean, I don't remember how red meat made me feel anymore, because I did eat it for the first 12 years of my life. So to be fair, I don't think I ate it that often. I think when I ate it, I liked it. Though I don't really remember liking Indian food that involved beef that much. I think the beef... I mean, this is kind of funny, but the only beef I remember enjoying was like in a Burger King burger or something. I mean, I was like 10 years old, so to me that was like, oh, beef is delicious. And then... so, I don't know. Because in Kerala we have like beef stew, but I don't think I really liked that. I think I used to love our fish and chicken based dishes, so as soon as they have lab-grown meat, I'm eating that stuff again. So yeah, I have a feeling that even if I had kept eating meat, maybe I would have phased red meat out. Because I don't think I really connected with it. I think I always just liked chicken and fish. Oh. I really love the music. Oh, I have to talk to Naya on my plot. I see. I will talk to him some other time. No problem.
Glad to see you've returned safely.
What is it you need? Since you're here, I may as well help you out. Okay. I'm lucky I spend so much time in nature. Otherwise, I might never have found the forest grove. And if I hadn't found the forest grove, we'd have nowhere to talk alone. That's very sweet. Bonnie, I was just thinking about yogurt. Yogurt. See, like, I don't know. At this point, shouldn't you just be able to say it? Mmm, sour. Do you like yogurt? I can make some for you if you'd like. Sure. If I happen to make extra. See, why is he still trying to act this way? Go away. Make it with passion. What is this? He's so wishy-washy. Or, wishy-washy isn't quite the right word, but yes. Chicken, fish, and pork is the only meats I can eat. Pork? I think I liked pork situationally too, but again, I think the situations are kind of funny looking back, because I'm like, yeah, I think I liked eating sausage just because when we'd have our school cafeteria meals when I lived in England, the only thing I can remember really liking was, one, the sausage, and two, there was this like custard cake. They would be like cake with custard on top. That shit was fire. That was so good. But other than that, I think the meals were very unremarkable, and I remember the pasta being actually upsetting to eat. Like, I could barely stomach the pasta because it was really watery and bland. Hate to say it. I'm thankful that I got the food and I was getting fed, but it was not good. So for some reason, that's like the first memory that popped into my head about eating pork. I was like, yeah, I liked that. But I was never really a bacon person and stuff, so I don't know. I don't think I big into pork. I feel like I ate more fake bacon than real bacon, actually, as in bacon that you can make with like tempeh. Actually, I used to make, I think in college, one of my go-to meals I would make for myself was like a vegan, not vegan, I think, but veggie BLT with tempeh. It was pretty good. Maybe I should get into that again. That was like one of my regular meals. It's interesting because I'm like different phases of my life. I just rotate through, like I'll rotate through the same very small number of meals over and over and over again for a couple years, and then I'll just drop it and never make it again for some reason. I don't know why. Hey, are we going the right way? Yeah. Hello. Is this... I think we should just follow the road. Perhaps. Sorry, buddy. I can only eat pork in a few specific dishes, mainly Vietnamese dishes. Ooh. Yeah, I don't even remember. I can't think of an Indian dish that uses pork, but I'm sure there is one. Like, there's gotta be one, but I can't think of it. I don't know. Like, with Indian food, I've seen, like, the beef. Mutton is really popular in some parts of India. Fish and chicken, but pork? When pork? I'm sure someone's doing pork out there, because, like, yeah, India is so diverse. I'm sure there's, like, some region that's, like, pork is their specialty, but I don't know. Oh. Are we? Yes, we are. I think getting closer. Yum. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I said yum. I'm just thinking about food now. I'm like in the game, but also in my stomach right now. I'm not even hungry. Like, I'm not really hungry, but I just feel I'm craving food for purely, I don't know what a word is. I was gonna say gluttonous reasons, but that sounds unnecessarily shameful. What's a more joyful word I can use to capture that? Where I'm not hungry. I just want to eat for pleasure. And that's how I'm feeling right now. Something rustles in the brush and you are suddenly overcome with a feeling of fury mixed with shame. There's nothing you can do to make up for what you've already done. Everyone knows your crimes. You'll never escape them. Show yourself. Using aggression to hide your own discomfort. It's a good strategy usually, but it doesn't keep you from knowing deep down in your bones. Everyone sees right through you. They're just being polite. They know. What are you? Oh. A gloved hand comes to rest on your shoulder and the feelings immediately fade so quickly you can't be sure they were ever there at all. There you are. I was worried you got distracted on the way. Aw, he was like, what took you so long? I did take a very long time. Surely some dishes are just like replace the chicken with pork, right? Maybe, but I feel like some things are known. Like maybe just like beef stew is like a huge, big, popular thing in Kerala. Maybe there's somewhere that's doing some form of pork stew somewhere. I just don't know. But it's like in Kerala, beef stew is beef stew. Like, I mean, there's also a vegetable stew that we make. Also really good, actually. Another one of my favorite foods is appam and vegetable stew. But that's a tangent. But I feel like some dishes, like the specific meat does seem like it's important. So now thinking about that is, in itself, is kind of interesting. Because it's like, I feel like some dishes are made to be modular. And the expectation is you will be kind of swapping out the specific ingredients for like similar stuff. And it's still that dish. But I feel like there's other dishes where swapping it, the dish is supposedly then, it's not the same dish anymore. Perhaps. Getting into some food philosophy here. I don't know. It's like the ship of Theseus, but you're cooking a curry. Like if you substitute, every single ingredient is still the same dish. Are you all right? You look as if you've seen a ghost. More like felt. Felt? Why don't you tell me a bit more about what happened? That does not sound like the beast. I should know. I've encountered the creature plenty since I came to these islands. Let us check the area and see if anything was left behind. Sorry for the slurpy sounds. I'm getting towards the end of this smoothie that I feel like I've been taking forever to drink. Let me move this. Well. Oh god. Sorry. I was just doing a dangerous maneuver. This coffee is very watered down. And yes, I drink coffee at night because it barely has an effect. I don't think this is very strong anyway. This is cold brew. I brew to myself in my fridge, but... And cold brew can be strong, but I don't think this is because I didn't really put that much. What kind of smoothie? It is. So I think I used almond milk and 2 scoops of this protein powder that I'm using that, you know, just tastes like whatever. Like I don't really care but it's fine. It doesn't taste bad to me. It just tastes fine. Like it has a mild sweetness that I actually wish it was a little less sweet. Like the protein powder I feel like adds a little sweetness that I don't like. Anyway, chocolate protein powder and then bananas, chia seeds, peanut butter, a little bit of peanut butter. I think that was it. That's like the baseline smoothie for me, but then sometimes I will add other fruit and stuff. But yeah, I know. I feel like that's like my go-to base for a smoothie because I'm a little bit boring sometimes and I like berry smoothies, but I don't want them all the time. I don't always like the berries in there. Because I think when my partner makes smoothies, they're using more like blueberries and stuff. I'm like, yeah, sometimes I want blueberries, but not always. Let us check the area and see if anything was left behind. Does anyone have any recommendations for smoothie combinations? Let me know. I have a cucumber. Sorry, that sounds really good actually, because cucumber is really refreshing, so I should try that. Cucumber, kiwi, lime, and matcha smoothie. That sounds really good. I do love matcha. I love cucumber. I'm a little bit iffy on the kiwi, but I want to try that though, because it sounds really good as a combo. I don't dislike kiwi. I just feel like I feel very neutral about it. But cucumber and matcha, I really love. So I feel like that sounds like a really good for right now. I don't know. Something about that feels like perfect for the weather. I mean, all smoothies are cold, I guess, but I don't know. I feel like certain smoothies feel like they hit especially well in the summer. Yeah, and the coconut water I feel like is the big thing about that too, which I didn't even mention. Cause coconut with all that, oh my gosh. I do make matcha lattes for myself regularly. Like right now it's always iced matcha. I actually think I prefer an iced matcha latte to a hot matcha. Is that wild? I think I think what's interesting is I felt differently before. Like I think a couple of years ago I preferred hot matcha, and now I prefer it in an iced preparation, like an iced latte. Even in the winter, like I just like it better iced. So I don't know what that's all about. We're looking for clues. See, these guys are really aggro. I'm gonna stay away from them. Also put a pinch of salt to negate the bitter of the kiwi lime. Oh my god! Okay, I can tell we definitely have a smoothie expert over here. My smoothies are really basic, but it gets the job done. Meaning, I like the taste, and more importantly, it's a vehicle for me to have my protein that I need, because if I don't make sure I'm getting enough protein, I might not get enough protein. So, I never used to do this. I think I just started doing the whole protein smoothie thing this year. But I will say the other thing I really like about doing a smoothie as a meal, just as for like breakfast, usually that's the meal. I like it because I feel like I'm less in a rush or like panicked getting to things now, because like a smoothie is something you can drink while getting ready. So I've started taking my smoothie into the shower. If I'm like getting ready early in the day, I'm like showering before I leave, I will take my smoothie with me into the shower, because I have a little shelf that's like up and away, so I can just put it on there, and then I just like take it around with me like through my whole process of getting ready, essentially. And by the time I'm done getting ready, I'm done drinking my smoothie. Because what would happen before is I would just go to places really hungry by accident, or I'd be late because I'd forgotten to like factor in time to get myself a meal, to make myself a meal. So it just like, I noticed that I wasn't doing a good job of making sure I didn't miss a meal or forget to eat before something. I always do that. Always do the snowball. Ugh. So I feel like that is probably my favorite thing about having a smoothie as a meal. Because yeah, unfortunately, we've been talking a lot about food. I cook a lot, but I feel like I don't feel super confident in the kitchen. And at the end of the day, like, I feel like deciding what to make or like trying new meals, like, is a little intimidating to me. Like, it takes a little bit of willpower. So it's nice for me. It's nice to have like something. I really rely on the recipes that are really easy for days where I'm just not feeling it. Smoothies classify as that, obviously, but I also have other meals that are actual meals that are just so fucking easy that I can make at any time. I don't know what Echelon wants me to find. Perhaps it's in the tunnels. Also, I think I will wrap up soon, but I want to see if I can get whatever it is he wants me to get. Maybe I'm supposed to hit these. I've been ignoring them. Oh, he's right there. Maybe I should walk down. Hello.
Uncle Kenley speaks of you often, you know.
How may I be of service?
So much to do and so little time.
Okay. I mean, you could be of service by giving me a little more direction, but no problem. Oh. I mean, I Actually, my favorite types of quests in this game, I think, are the scavenger hunty type ones like this one. Because it's just fun looking for stuff. But the thing is, I don't really understand what kind of thing I'm supposed to look for. Maybe I'm not supposed to know. I'm just gonna break all of these open. Sounds like Daniel Radcliffe. He does actually a little bit. It's not just the Queen's English, he actually does. I agree. I love that, because Dan Radcliffe is an icon, so... That's points in Echelon's favor. I cook a lot. I work from home, so when I finish work, I cook. Yay! Yeah, I mean, same for... I think I started cooking a lot more when I got a job that allowed me to work from home. That's when I really started cooking a lot more. I think, unfortunately, before that, it was a lot easier for me to be, you know, just too tired and sapped of energy and just want to buy a meal instead. Which is fine, but the thing is, I feel like I wasn't necessarily feeling nourished after my meals, feeling happy, like I ate something that was delicious but also nourishing. I feel like now I feel that way a lot more because I cook more. Of course, now I'm cooking more because I'm unemployed, but ever since I started working from home, I think that started happening, which was nice. I don't know what my next job is going to be like, but I hope it is at least hybrid. Like, I hope there's some days where I can stay home. We'll see. I mean, yeah. I was gonna say beggars can't be choosers, but I don't know how much I'm begging. I mean, maybe I am begging. I really don't know. We'll see. We'll see in a few months. It will get more desperate. If you need a hint, just let me know. Thank you. I think I'm good for now, but I definitely will let you know if I need one. I also am aware that I have run outside the area, and I will go back to it in a second. It's so easy to just chase one shiny thing after another, and then you realize, yeah, let's go back over there. Oops. Because this bridge is clearly not part of that. Right, it's actually quite a small circle, honestly, so I think I've just been running past what I'm supposed to do. Like, some of the areas you have to scour for some quests are a lot larger, but this is really small, so it's probably something really obvious. It is very obvious. There it is. Okay.
Uncle Kenley speaks of you often, you know.
Feather is certainly not the beast, then. Nor could it be a Cernak or a Jack-cat. What could it mean? Killer Pecky! I see why everyone finds you so magnetic. It has been a long time since someone's truly surprised me. Okay. I don't like your tone, but okay. I do not think, however... think there's a rogue Echo-enhanced Killer Pecky roaming the Highlands. Ooh, Echo-enhanced. He just added on to it. I'll try not to rule it out for your sake. If there is another watching us from the shadows, I shall simply have to stay closer by your side. Oh, I'm protecting him? Oh, never mind. I promise I will keep you safe, Ani. No, I'm gonna protect you. I mean, I wanted an option to be like, no, I'm protecting you, but I guess I'll protect you too is the closest to that. Not want to incur a debt, hmm? Then I shall take you up on the offer. To watching each other's backs. We are close to the first of the keys. Come, it's just up this hill. Okay. Let me eat something. There we go. Speaking of... Oh, oops. That was awkward.
Certainly quieter here.
Me whipping out my horse and then putting it away again. No sight of our echo-addled friend. I would consider that a success. Now the administrator mentioned Eloin. Eloin? Based on historical records of the area, that could only mean Eloise? Eloise Enfield. Yeah, who now? The Enfields essentially ruled this area during the Unification Wars, primarily focusing on developing magical weaponry. The family was led by Major Domo Enfield at the time, a rather strict patriarch. He had 4 children, all of whom contributed to the family business. Ooh, okay, so this is like Severance. If we are to find each Enfield scion? Oh my gosh. This is one of those words I don't know how to say. I've only ever read this word. Scion? Scion? Scion. Key. You should understand the Enfield in question. Eloise was the youngest and the outcast. Even among the Enfield, she was considered a radical. Many of her experiments ran afoul of moral and legal boundaries. Damn. Which was not, as I understand it, the problem with the Enfields had with her. She was simply too, and I quote, weird for them. What? Okay, well then I love her. Thus she was encouraged to set up her lab as far from the manor as possible. This cliff is where she conducted many of her experiments. She should have a laboratory hidden somewhere on the grounds. Finding that is the first step to discovering her key. I leave that to you, Vani. I've heard you've a knack for discovering the undiscovered. When you find it, this key should unlock the door straight from the Institute's historical collection. Thank you. Okay. Okay. I think this might be a good stopping point. I think we've satisfied him for now. Oh shit, we already found it. Okay. Oops. I'm not ready for that, so we will head back. Do you have Discord server for Steam? Scion. Scion, thank you. Scion. It's a good word. And no, I don't. I do want to make maybe a Discord, because I only have, like, I have a personal Discord account, but I don't have a Discord server. But maybe one day I will. I keep saying this. I may create one day, because that would be nice, but that day is not today.
Do you like farming?
Do you like farming? Yes. I came by to see if I could help you finish your stable sign, but you already finished it. I can't keep up with you, Bonnie. Oh, I wanted to see you get all sweaty. Shucks, you say stuff like that and you're gonna force me to tear the sign down and start over again. Oh, too bad my farm chores won't do themselves. Anyway, I better get going for now. I'll send up Buttercup so she knows where to find you. See you in town, Bonnie.
Maybe next time I'll come see you.
I love Nio. He's obsessed with you. He loves animals. He loves nature. I don't know. Okay. I need to get rid of these snowballs so I stop having them on me. I'm also realizing I didn't visit my ranch animals. I'm really bad. How dare I? Okay. It's okay. Oops. I mean, maybe I should check out the credits, actually. I don't think I've seen them before, but not today. Where are we? What are we doing? So, I feel like it looks like going forward, I'm mostly going to stream on Fridays because I feel like that has been what's happening as I've returned after my break, and it just feels like that's usually what's going to happen, but sometimes I might change. Like next week, I'm like going to stream either Thursday or Friday, but again, it looks like it will mostly be Fridays. But as always, I will let you know when I figure it out via a YouTube post. Twitch, I don't think I can post stories yet because I'm not important enough yet. Or I don't have the thing. The affiliate or whatever. I think. Or maybe I just don't know how to do it. That's also very likely. Anyway, I will raid us somewhere on Twitch. For YouTube, I can't raid people anywhere, so for anyone on the YouTube side, thank you so much for watching, and you may leave. For Twitch, if you want to stick around, let me see if we can raid someone, because that would be nice. Doop doop doo. Doop doop doo. Doop doo. Doop doo. Hang on, I want to find. It's fun finding someone who's just starting up or whatever. Have a lovely rest of your day too, Lynn Vex Rogue. Thank you so much for hopping in today. It was so lovely to talk to you. Maybe next time I'll come see you, he says, while visiting your plot. Right, he was already there. Yeah, thank you so much, Semi-Witch, for tuning in too. So lovely talking to you both, and anyone else who popped in, and also people lurking. I always appreciate y'all, so thank you. As someone who is always lurking other people's streams almost all the time. Where can I go that's Palia? Is this person playing Palia in English? Or, sorry, hang on. I can filter for that. It's possible. It is possible. Pal World later. Oh yeah, isn't Pal World in what do you call it? Like it came out. This person's on a break thing. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. I feel like sometimes when I'm tired, I just take forever deciding where to. Okay, hang on. This looks maybe promising. Let me check. Oh wait, maybe not vibes wise. Sorry, person. Sorry to you, buddy. Let's see this person. Are you talking? Okay, let's go. Wait, is this? Oh shoot. Oh shoot. I literally, what the heck? Sorry. I found, oh, okay, I found it. Is this person speaking in English? Hang on. I mean, I could practice my Japanese if we go to a Japanese stream. Can't, they're not really, hang on. If anyone's here, please talk. Talk amongst yourself. Okay, I think this is good. We'll just go here. We'll see. Anyway, thank you everyone for tuning in. I had so much fun today. I was literally looking forward to this all week. So thank you for being part of why I look forward to this all the time. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you next time. Have a good whatever time zone it is, and goodbye.